I'm gonna need more Dr. Pepper for this one. Ka-chow.
Thank you very much.
My point is, you're wrong.
No. No. I help you?
I wish you could, mate.
Who needs optimism when you have The Sims? Sorry, OBS was loading weird there for a second. Hello, welcome back. Build Help Live every first Monday. You know where to be, and it's here. Or doing anything else, that's okay. If you have better places to be, I won't be offended. We have the cats back. We couldn't have cats last stream, but they are back. The lobby code is in the pinned message in YouTube chat and then TikTok. If you have Bongo Cat, let me know and I can loop you in there. So build help every first Monday. I take a look at your builds and we see what we can fix. The list is off to an interesting start today. I will add more people, of course. Karime, my moderator who usually handles this list for me, is unable to be at stream today. So please be patient with me and be prepared to send your message twice if I miss it the first time, depending on how busy chat gets. So I will do my best to, of course, catch everybody's. So I do try to prioritize people who are here. So I'll look at Karime's and Ford's if we can, because they're not here right now, in between, or if we run out of names or whatever, but we'll start with people who are here. Leopard's here with a nightmare roof, so that's probably where we'll start. And Cam has a build as well. Want help with the list while you're here? I don't think that I'm able to share this document with you easily right now. So I'm not going to do that because I would have to open up some other stuff. But I may end up sharing this with a handful of other moderators as well. That's a decision to be made for the great Twitch switch, which is not right now. So we'll work on that. It'll be great. It'll be great. We have a whole list. It'll be super duper fine. Alright, Cam. Cosmic Frontier Camp. Okay. We're gonna pretend I spelled that right. And currently can't hear the live because you're working. Oh, so none of this is helping at all. I will try and take a look at that here in a second. What is the issue? I'm gonna type that in chat so we can see. Okay, while we're here though, super fun stuff. Look, it's a website. I need to point this out more frequently because it's here, salmonbean.com. Wow, I know, so unique, so original, so impressive. You can do a lot of things here. You can find other social medias if you're currently watching on TikTok and you'd like to continue joining us in the future. In June, we'll be switching over to Twitch, so it'll be YouTube and Twitch instead of YouTube and TikTok, so you can follow there. Join the community Discord server. It's great fun, lots of games and challenges and chats and a lot of stuff happening. Other links I want to point out, the hotkeys and modifiers and commands. This is a spreadsheet. It looks like this. It lets you find things and match it up with whatever platform you're on. I use a lot of hotkeys and I don't always remember to shout them out. So if you see me do something on here that you're like, wait, how did you do that? It's probably in one of these spreadsheets. So go forth and be merry with that. Another link I wanted to point out today was the floor plan conversion calculator. This is very nifty. We have it available in Imperial and Metric. So you put in your dimensions here and it tells you how big the room is for the tiles. This is a lot of math that is done for you, so ignore all this, just use the numbers up here. That should help you translate floor plans if that's something you're interested in doing. And finally, Discounted Games Loaded affiliate link. This is the only affiliate link I have. I've been using Loaded, formerly CD Keys, for all of my gaming codes for years at this point, never had an issue. So if you're looking to grab some Sims packs and you'd like to not spend so much money, behold, all of these prices are in United States dollars, but they're all global codes, so you can use them wherever you're at, and they have lots of other games too, but obviously we're doing Sims today, so that's what I'm pointing out. You can be last on the list. We have had 3 people request to be last on the list, so you're just gonna show up when you show up at this point. RMJ, hello. Yeah, so not everybody can be last. Leopard can be first, though, so we're going to move on to that. I think that was all the links that I needed to point out, so that'll be fine. We'll organize the cats' homes once we get into build mode. I'm sleepy, you're sleepy. How do you rake the roof, not eat the attic? Oh, that is a great question. So, what? I can't even tell what lot we're on because it's so dark here. I own everything. That's awesome. Are we in... This looks familiar. I think this is in Life and Death. So I'm gonna go over there. Either kaamkamm or kaamkamm. Yeah, I know you've got the double A and the double M, and I will do my best to just switch it if I need to. It looks familiar. Oh, I forgot to get lot size. Gosh, it's been too long, apparently. 3030. Also, they reorganized everything, so I keep looking here for information. It's over here now. 3030. I think it's this lot. If it's not, it's close enough anyway. I think it's in the Ghost World. The big empty lot in the top left neighborhood. Did I do it? Well, that was close. I recognize the little, like, squares and things. Is the other one 30 as well? I feel like guessing the dimensions from the map for some of the newer worlds has been a lot more challenging. Are we gonna load? Don't know. Oh my gosh. See, look at this. This is a 30-30 and this is also 30-30. And look at how different they look size-wise on the map. That is wild. It's crazy. I looked at it and assumed it was a 40 50 or something. Flimsy Sims, hello. Welcome in. Happy to have you here today. How are you doing? Okay. Placed a lot. Content not I re-enabled all of my packs, so this should place in theory. You'd think it would anyway. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, here are the tiles. So I knew I recognized the tiles. I got close. How am I? You know what? I'm doing pretty okay. Oh, we are going to try and figure out why this attic is hiding and the game is struggling. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you guys on the roof again because that was delightful and it kept you mostly out of the way. So I'm just going to put you here and put you over here. Let's see. How many people do we have in here today? Put you there. I think we can fit all of you up on the roof. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm so glad they added this little rotate thing. It amuses me greatly. And then I'll park there as usual. Fantastic. Isn't that great? This is great. Raise the roof. It is incredibly deceiving. Okay. If I... Yep. Okay. So this, I think, is the issue here. The hipped roof is just way, way above all of the walls. So if the roof is taller than the walls, this is what's going to happen. That's it. That's the end of it. So all we have to do is replace this roof with multiple smaller roof pieces. It should be pretty easy to do. You already have a hipped roof. Well, no, you have... Interesting. So this here is a half hipped roof. What I'm going to do is grab a hipped roof piece instead. Place that here. And if this is short wall, then I think we'll be able to just leave it at the default height. Yeah, so you can see that it's matching here. So that's perfect. Now that we've got that in place, we can get rid of this hipped roof piece. And what we're going to do is grab half gables or half hipped roof pieces instead to sort of line the outside. So we'll grab this, bring it up to size, and now it lines up right there. So you can see we've almost got the same original roof shape, but when we go downstairs, it's not inside the attic. Booyah. Legit how you see Lydia when she wakes you up in the morning, right? The blood's rushing to your head. You'll be fine. You're a astronaut cat now. Now we may have a little bit of an issue here. I will figure that out. We might reshape that a little bit. Because in order for that to work, we'll have to bring it over here, which is all well and good. It's just then we have a gap here in the wall, which would be easiest to fix this by just bringing the wall forward, if I'm allowed to do that. I don't know if I am, but it'd be nice. So we're going to do that. Cannot place outside boundary. Good thing I'm not doing that. Get rid of this. That should all be one room. Match the floor, match the walls. There you go. So that's all nice and squared off. It's all inside. Gosh, there. That's pretty much there. We need one more over here. Do I want to keep this one? I don't think I like this shape back here. Let's match the pitch here so that'll all blend in a little bit better. Oh, child. Alright, we're back. Attempts to banish headache. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody was like so sick on Friday, and I'm so sorry to hear that more people are ill or still ill. What was I doing? Oh, I was saying that I didn't like how this was all meeting up, so what I think I'm going to do is get rid of this piece and instead use a half gable. Oops. In this direction. Thusly, I'll hold shift to get rid of this eave and this eave, which will make all of that line up nicely. Also, if I use this and just drag these eaves down once, it should cover the ridgeline here, which will be nice. Oh, and apparently this doesn't quite... Where are you? Where? Who? No. Don't know where that came from. Alright, get rid of that. I think this looks slightly better, and it'll look better still when I actually, like, paint everything and make it work out. But that's, I think, just the roof redone. Yeah, we should probably add this piece over here too. So I'll make that line up here and bring it over as far as we feel we need to. Let's see. The octagon there is making it a little bit tricky though. Chronic migraine. Oh, just a state of being. Fair. So never mind about that. We're actually going to line this up right here, and we're going to let this roof continue to do its thing, because I wasn't in charge of that. We just needed to figure out the attic thing. So I have used one hipped roof piece on the top, two this one, put the eaves in, there we go. Two half gable roof pieces, one half hipped roof piece, and this is what it looks like. But when I put the roof down, we can actually see inside the building instead of just seeing roof. Let me check the original roof shape here. So we don't have quite an exact match. We do not have this flat area on the top. If we wanted to do that, we would have to redo a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not interested in redoing. But if we just leave it here, I think it'll be all right. I don't know what roof trim this is. Let's see if I can get... No. This one? Okay, this is the correct style. Now I gotta guess the right color. Oh my gosh. There are too many. That one? That looks good. Okay. So I'll grab this. There we go. So to summarize quickly, if your roof is taller than the walls that it's next to, it will go inside the walls. And if it's the same height or shorter, it won't. Behold. Survive the day on 1.5 hours of sleep. How about you don't do that? How about you go to sleep now? Let's not do that again. Seems like a pretty good idea to me. I did reshape the attic a little bit. It would be pretty easy to continue to push out areas for windows and stuff if you wanted to at this point, but for now, I think I'll just leave it there. So there you go. We have fixed the attic roofing, I believe. Which is a win. Cool. I will put this on the gallery if you would like to take a look at it. Oh my good golly gracious. I don't know if it's the computer or the game, but we are struggling to load today. Can't yet. Maybe exhausted, but sleepy was banished. Ow, I hate when that happens. Well, hopefully. Okay. And I would like for you to go away. Thank you. We'll add this in, and we'll put it on the gallery, and then you can look at it if you would like to. Relaxing, try to summon the sleepy. I hope that you do. I'll try and be relaxing, but I'm probably just gonna end up screaming at stuff as usual. That's not what I wanted. There we go. So if you see any builds that you'd like a closer look at today, you can go over to my gallery, which is Sam and Bean, same as you see on screen with no spaces, blah, 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 blah. And then if we go to the catalog, which might load, you can see all of the builds that we've been looking at, and you can get a closer look, especially, you'll have to sort by newest. I hate that it sorts by most popular now. I don't want to see my most popular. I want to see what I just uploaded to make sure it uploaded, you know? So anyway, you can see all of the builds that we've worked on here. I'll leave them up for about a month, so after stream I'm going to go and take these off. There you go. We did a thing. We did a thing. Looks better? Yay. We weren't able to save the exact shape, but I think that it should be easier to work around now. And we just had to layer a couple of roof pieces. Auto sorting to most popular is enraging to me. I'm so glad I'm not the only person who does not appreciate the new gallery upgrades or whatever it is they're trying to say these are. Whoop, that was the wrong button. There we go. Cool, check. So now we have 3 people on the list who have all asked to be last. Is there anybody here who would like to be second? Otherwise, we're just gonna shuffle and pick one of the others on the list here. Did did you say you had one? I shall scroll backwards and see if I can see it. I thought you said you had one, but then maybe that was just for the future. It's a possibility. So does Indy have one? Oh no, I didn't mean to move you. Sorry there, little mouse cowboy. I wanted to go back over here so that I could go back to the hashtag. Oh my gosh. Because we did these last time, so there's nothing else on the hashtag either. Still trying to get sorted yourself. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. When you're looking at gallery things outside your own library, sure, show you the most popular, but in your personal library, I don't like the most popular, because these are all, hang on, I'm gonna go here. If we sort by most popular, it's like insane, because there are only a handful of things that are ever gonna get past 1 million downloads, you know? So sure, these are all popular, and I have nothing against them being popular. Most of them are probably popular because they were in the EA showcase, which again is fine. But it's so difficult to just like pop on here and find cool new stuff. It's the discoverability thing. I feel like it's Twitch all over again. So, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind if they did like a featured or something, but just defaulting to most popular is weird and annoying to me. I'm very sad about the most popular thing. A roast. India's redeemed a roast. Okay. That's fine. What is this? This is just a new skin color? Ah, interesting. Anyway, EA account ID. Ha! Figured it out. Take a look at the Solomon Knot Market. I did want to take a closer look at that. Solomon Markets. Behold. And this is in the New World Community Market? Yeah. The world looks familiar. Let's go see if we can figure it out. Oh my gosh, there's so many maps. It's fine. It's great. It's fabulous. I'm guessing it's here, so that's where we're gonna go. And then we'll just move on to everybody else who wanted to be last. I don't know if I'll actually, Brain? I was saying a word. Brain just shut off. It's fine. Place a lot. Okay, oh my gosh. I have to verify so many things. No, I literally can't remember what I was saying. I was gonna try and roast stuff. We're gonna try and fix stuff. We'll see what happens. A lot of places in the description. I got it. Huzzah! Hard to filter. Dude, the whole thing is just a mess. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna be able to roast this very much because it's beautiful. But I would like to point out this beautiful knot looking thing isn't this clever. So this is an illusion created by using very, very carefully placed fences to make it look like a whole knot situation, which I think is very cool. So that's pretty nifty. I guess I'll try and find something to yell about here. I really can't complain about the roof. I mean, it's not much of a roof. You know, there's holes everywhere. It's not really going to protect you that much, but it'll be fine. Let's take a look inside, shall we? So inside this covered area, with no actual rain protection, we do have a handful of objects. You're just a table. Oh no, you're a selling table, but with clutter on it. To be cute? Okay, yeah. It just exists there. Interesting. I haven't really played with these tables very much. Laffy, hello. It is Monday, which is great fun. We do have appliances here, which I believe will break. Will they break? Will they break if it rains? I don't know if this item actually stops rain or not. But it is directly below here. It's not actually protected by the platform. So there's a chance that these appliances will all break if it rains, which is not great planning. There's no rain. There's no rain in this world. The world doesn't rain. What? I mean, I guess it's like a desert, but the deserts get rain sometimes. That's why they flood, because they don't have any plants. The amount of deserts that flood is something I've learned recently. Anyway, this looks cool though. I like how you've got the tables set up and the, oh gosh, the lamps are in the way, but that's fine. It's not your fault. What do we have over here? We can give a speech to people sitting next to a fire. I don't know about you, but I'd pay more attention to this. That's fine. It's the way things are. This looks adorable though. Look at all this. Look at all the things. Oh, and you put little blankets up to be a backdrop against the bathroom. That's so much cuter than just a bathroom wall. Oasis Springs doesn't weather to your knowledge, only very rarely does it do the thing. I feel like does it rain sometimes? This world rains and you're safe? Interesting. Popper got struck by lightning at the market. Oh no. Oh no. That's a bummer. This is clever. It may or may not rain. We don't really know. Let's see, what do we have over here? Oh my goodness, it's another little, is this also tables? Yes. So those are from the Jungle Adventure pack. Jungle Adventure and this selection build by items works together so well. Huh. This is not Oasis Springs. No, it is not Oasis Springs, but that's right. Is this a separate, what is this? Oh, this is a debug. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Over here we've got table and chairs and looks pretty comfy, honestly. Everything here just looks so delightful and cute. I really can't yell about it. We got some stands. This is also a Jungle Adventure thing. Nope, can't complain. Looks too good. Oh, I didn't even notice you did the whole pattern in the floor too. Bro. You are too good for this channel. Look at this. That's so cool. Okay, so these sort of loop together, which is... What is this? How did you... I want to know what this item is, but I can't, I can highlight it. Is it stairs? I'm perplexed. Does it just extend at the bottom now? Bottom of stairs are off lot. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just trying to figure out how these stairs work, because I don't remember. I don't know how you do this. I don't know what that is. Is it just part of the staircase? Nope. How? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how you did that. I'm stressed. You're beautiful. I know, it's so pretty. It's a stair. It's dragon on the bottom. I'm not able to do that. Can I do it up here? I must try. Okay. Yeah, I know that there's stuff. Okay, I give up. I'll have to look at stairs on a different lot. Anyway, behold, look at this super cool knotty roof. Look at it's on the floor. There's patterns everywhere. This is a delightful lot. If you want it, you can have it. Child is back. Alright, Dad appears to be on it. Gallery ID is indigestion. Here. Oh. There we go. Gallery ID is indigestion. Lot title is Solomon Markets. I was supposed to yell about this. I can't. As usual, my usual warning when the child comes out twice is, hey, if he comes out again within the next 20 minutes or so, stream's gonna be over because I can't, even with the husband's help, can't always actively, parent and stream at the same time. So hopefully he can figure it out and get the kid to bed. But if I need to be involved, then sucks to be you guys, I guess. Anyway, that was the build. Behold. I'm so glad it's spring break. I miss my kid so much when he's in school. Can you tell that we've been playing trains all day? My brain is worn out, man. Do that when they're full height and then place them. Fascinating. I really have not had the opportunity to play with these stairs enough. I need to work on that more. But this is so cool. I love that it is round on the sides. That's so nifty. Laffy, thank you for the dinosaur and the rose. That's very, very sweet of you. Mothering is priority. It'd be easier if they'd stayed in bed. But anyway, it's fine. So there you go. That's what I've got for you there. I'm gonna go take a nap. On the list right now, so we did a roast, we did Leopard's Roof, we have Cam, Ford, and Karime all on the list here. If anybody else wants to join the list, let me know. These people all requested to be last, which obviously can't happen. Otherwise, I'll just jump on. Stream lagging for anybody else. My output appears to be fine. So that you may need to close the app and restart. That does happen sometimes. The only way you've gotten the new stair tools to work is after adding a railing. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look at that as well. Alright, I will take a look at Karime's next, I guess. We'll move from the top to the bottom. In the hashtag. Oh, wait a second. I thought that we'd already done this one, but maybe update all advice is welcome. Okay, so this is one we've done before, but we're going to take a look at it again. This is a castle we've worked on for the last couple of streams. The first one, I think, was this side was built and we're troubleshooting how to build up the rest of it. Second one was trying to figure out a floor plan, so this one we're going to go in and check up and see what's happening. This is on the 3030 in Vampire Land, so we'll jump over there. Whee. Forgotten Hollow, that's what it's called. I knew that. Hey look, it's still there from last time. The joy of using the same save file. Speaking of using the same save file, I have not really updated the build help stuff for a while because I just haven't felt like I needed to. However, with the great Twitch switch coming up as well as the marketplace, I may be updating things. So I will of course let you know if there are any changes that you need to worry about. The main thing is just if you have marketplace content, I won't have it. So we just need to have a little conversation about that and make sure everyone's on the same page so that if I place a lot and then all the windows are missing, it's like, well, you know, there's just a higher chance of people uploading things with content that I don't have. So I gotta figure that out. Anyway, with all that being said, let's take a look inside the build. So I think that we're pretty much not paying any attention to these towers because they're so difficult to access. This looks like mostly this might be new. The dungeon might be new. I think this is the same as I left it last time because I remember doing this floor plan. So I don't think there's anything else I can do because nothing else has changed since last stream. So either the wrong version got uploaded or all of us just got stuck in a time loop and got confused. So there haven't been any changes on this one, so I'll either need a fresh upload or we'll just check in next time. Spent money, time for bed. Last day at this job in the morning. Huzzah! Thank you very much for the gifts. I appreciate them, and I hope that you're able to sleep well, have a great last day, and then never think about this job again. Chat wasn't working. Expired chat, exited chat, and reopened. Good. Lydia has joined us after Doc told her she wasn't allowed to chew on a power cord. Those cats, always chewing on things. Cool, well, I can check that one off the list. Okay, now technically next on the list is Ford. But I don't know which one we're supposed to do. So let me look up the gallery. Because this is the newest one. But it appears to be, done. So I don't think it's this one. I don't believe it is this one, because I think we did this one last time. Proceed to think about the job on Wednesday since you're transferring to a different location. Oh, darn. Well, hopefully the transfer goes well then. Yeah, we did this one last time. And I think I know what the lot is, because I believe I saw it in Discord, and I don't see it here. So once again, either the gallery is being weird, or the lot didn't get uploaded, so we're skipping forward. Guess what? We're on to Cam. Behold, Cosmic Frontier. This is the win. This is the win. This is the one. Tucked away at the edge of civilization, trains our future astronauts. Alright, so we're going to take a look at this. I once again, don't know what we're doing. My list is very bare this week. But we'll do our best. The gallery being weird? Possibly? That's my assumption, because I'm not seeing the builds that I'm being told I should be seeing. This is a 64 in Australia or New Zealand, or which is it? Is Australia New Zealand? I think it's New Zealand. A 64 by 64 in New Zealand, so we'll jump over there. Yay. That's, if I had to guess, it'd probably be the gallery, because usually you guys are pretty aware of what it is that you're building and uploading. Let's go over here. Gibby. That one. Megan, hello, welcome in. It's thinking about it. Well, if we run out of builds, what should we do? See, this is one that we've done with, I believe this was one of Ford's in the past. So this is what I was expecting. It was another, like, obscene roofing challenge, except this one I think was bright yellow. And so we're not seeing that on the gallery, so that's why I assume something's weird. Both Australia and New Zealand. Oh, good. Oh, good. Alright, so we're gonna put this down. See, it keeps telling me that I don't have content. I would like to place it. And yes, guess what? I still want to place it. That is just so many things to click through. What is that weird? How do I have so many bongo cats? My lobby is open. So if you, oh gosh, that was, sorry, I meant to have bongo cat up first. So the game is free on Steam, as it sounds like you already know. But if you're in there, you can join, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You can join our lobby. The lobby code currently is here on screen. It's also pinned in YouTube chat if you're also wondering this question on YouTube. What's the list for? So every first Monday we do build help stream. So the first Monday of every month we I'll get the lobby code up for you again if you'd like to join. We have a list. We have a list of people and builds that need help. Our list is super short this week. Usually we do like 6 to 12. But yeah, we load them in and we see what we can do. So we started with a roof that was stuck in the attic that wasn't supposed to be there. So we fixed that out and fix that out. I cannot English today. I'm done. I've retired from the language. And now I don't know what we're looking at because we're having communication barriers today, but that's okay. Put you up there on the ceiling again. So cute. Thank you. We did, you know what? We did have a great Easter. We got to go see my grandmother and like all the family who actually lives in the state was there. Except for one person. So it was fantastic to see everybody again. Megan's joining list. Fantastic. I shall put you on there. I think I remembered your numbers correctly. I did. You've decided to also attempt Disco Snail. I knew you would. I have to finish editing it for everybody, but it'll be good. Working on terrain manipulation. Could I look at it? Absolutely. Absolutely. You are bold and brave to try terrain manipulation. You would also like to retire from the language? I know, English is rough. So like for this one, the build was put on the list, but I don't actually have notes on what to do, so I'm just gonna poke around and complain about stuff at random, and we'll see what we're doing. So Caitlin, if you could let me know your gallery ID and lot title, that would be super duper helpful. And then we will, oh, same with Megan once you're uploaded. Nope, I can type. I cannot type. That was a bold-faced lie. So this is supposed to be a space camp. We're using a lot of debug here, which is fantastic. Let's see, we pull in, we park. The set dressing is adorable. Got a treehouse to build on. We got this stuff to build on. Looks like, is this supposed to be like a greenhouse? Or are we starting to build a rocket down there? Oh no, rocket's over here. Rocket's over here. Fantastic. Now, I have never, that's not true. I have been to a summer camp, but it was like a church hosted thing. I've never actually been to like a, I don't know, quote unquote, real summer camp. So I don't know if my life experience is exactly going to come in and be handy here, but we can take a look at floor plans and stuff, see if it works. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we are still building out all this stuff. I like this format for the bathroom with the showers and everything in there. I think that that's really helpful. But I would maybe do a combination of this and this, where you have, let's see, where you would have your couple of toilet stalls. Actually, I'm assuming this is all supposed to be bathroom and it's just not fleshed out yet. So depending on how many campers you had in here, which looks like it's up to 4 right now, so really you don't even need that big of a bathroom. Doing 2 toilets and a shower. That's the wrong button. I don't want the concrete, I want the shower. 2 toilets, a shower, and then do your sink out here, and then I don't know what you'd put in that spot. But I think that that would be totally fine, and it's a slightly better layout, I think, than this one. Okay, Nikki. Oh, I remember you being here before. Yes. Okay, cool. I slowly start to remember gallery IDs and chat names, but I don't always keep them together in my brain. Don't remember the lot title? Oh, no worries. Makeup addresses as names. Okay, cute. Coupled with terrain manipulation visible from the thumbnails. Perfect. I shall look that up next. Perfect. Hello. Welcome in. At summer camp, you had 3 showers for 40 girls. That sounds rough. Nope. I think that is horrible. I am so sorry. Oh yeah, we've got all sorts of different cabin layouts here. I wonder how much your parents have to pay to get you one of these, because that's a nice setup over there. What do we have in here? We've got food, we got games, that's good. Kitchen. I like that the kitchen's sort of in a hallway. That keeps it a little bit more, you know, more doors for the kids to walk through and get caught before they just go in and burn themselves. That seems like a pretty helpful thing. Ooh, a science basement. That's... what are we doing here? Oh, it's a theater. Okay, this popcorn machine. That'll be fun. I like that idea, putting the theater down there. This is cool. I think there are a lot of really fun opportunities to finish building out and playing with the slot. Again, I didn't have specific notes on what to look at, so I was just picking on things like the bathroom. The only reason I would ever use these stalls for bathrooms is if you have a really big build and you just really, really, really need to, like, take up a lot of space for whatever reason, because otherwise there's no point in taking up 6 tiles when you could... where'd the cabins go? When you could put just as much function in 2 tiles. You know? So I would steer away from using those unless you, again, have a massive bathroom you need to take up a lot of space for. This is nice. I like this. I look forward to seeing more updates in the future. Speaking of names, used to be Lima. Oh, I remember that one. Well, I'm glad that you're back. It was over a decade ago. We still didn't have bathrooms inside. Oh, yeah, the only summer camps I've been to, you had to walk a significant distance to get to a place with toilets and showers. There weren't any in the cabins, so these are very bougie cabins. This is nice. I like the satellites on top too. It's pretty cool. Good job. High five all around. And if there was anything specific I was supposed to look at, I just didn't have notes. But you're welcome to come back. I'll be same time, same place next month. First Mondays. Always, always. Good things. Kilo has named you to... well, I'm not going to remember that. The camp you worked at, kids would get sent back from activities if they needed a shower. Wow. Wow. Parents hated picking up kids and teens who hadn't showered. Oh my gosh. No. That is rough. Oh, I do not miss being around young high school students who haven't figured out hygiene yet. It's good though. It's fine. It's great. Everything is wonderful and fabulous all the time. We are going to go look at... oh, Megan, is your build up yet? I didn't see you come back. I'll look real quick, and then if we're not up, we'll go check... oh, there's supposed to be a Y in there. We will go check out Kate and Nikki. Aha! I think it's this one. We're doing the pool lot in Windberg. Need help with the layout and roofing, going for fake Hawaii. Well, that sounds fun. Layout, roof, general vibes, fair enough. Kids went to summer camp and were always clean coming home. Nice. Great parenting, Terry. High five through the screen. I'm typing this stuff down. I know that it's here, but this helps me when I'm adding chapters later in the YouTube replay video. Okay, so this is on a 4030 in theory in Windenburg. So we're gonna pop over there. The only summer camp you went to, they made us overturn your kayaks and learn how to flip them back. Military kid summer camp, you got a rubber duck for your birthday. That sounds fun. I love kayaking though, so maybe I'm biased there. To Windenburg. Puddles is scaring you. Oh no. Puddles the bunny. I hope that everything's gonna be alright. And do you know what I immediately forgot? The lot size. 40, 30. Hey look, a pool. Booyah. Maybe. Huzzah. Alright. Get this. No, gosh dang it. Pushing the wrong buttons again. What else is new though? It wouldn't be my stream if we didn't miss the gallery button at least once. Dr. Jasmine. Hello, hello. Not eating, not coming out of a cage. Oh no! I'm sorry. That is... I don't know enough about rabbits to give any advice, but I understand how stressful it is to have a pet suddenly act very different. Content not installed. See, it's telling me content's not installed again, which is frustrating. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Alright. This is our pool. I like it in theory. Now, is this the actual... Oh yeah, okay, so it's actually just grass here. Cool. So we definitely need a floor that's not grass, because I don't think that's helpful. What are we doing? Is this a fountain? Is this a... I don't know. Yeah, okay, so this is a fountain. I did not know you could put structures in fountains. Can your Sims actually play on that? Because that is really fun. I have to get going. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely day. Been a long day. You woke up at 4:30 a.m. to start first day of nursing clinicals. Oh, man. Again, I have no experience with that, but I've heard it's rough. I hope you've got through the day all right. Can you rest now for a bit as well? All right. This one is a pool, so that's good. Let's take a closer look at running in here. So we're gonna come in. We have serious business ticket machine. How did I not realize that existed? I had absolutely no idea that this was a thing. Is this ticket kiosk? Oh, this isn't a kiosk. Okay. It's just a register for set dressing, not actually a kiosk. Interesting. Interesting. They can't play in fountains, but use the pond tool instead, then they can play in it. Right. Well, that's what I was wondering, because I know how to do this with the pond tool, but I didn't know how to do it with the fountain. So that confused me, but it's fine. Coming in here, check in, I suppose. There's food over here, which is good. I do like that. The lockers, bathrooms. Oh, the shower's on the wall. I'm like, I'm not seeing showers. Okay. I think that it would probably make more sense to sort of force people through a shower area before they get into the pool area. So I think what I would do, let's see, how much of this can I do? I'm gonna destroy a lot of your stuff here. So we're going to put a wall here. This is great and everything. We're gonna put a wall there. This is not Jungle Adventure. Island Living windows, and I think that Island Living has, yeah, so it does this. So we could put these here to still get like the same vibe of, get rid of these columns, we don't need the columns there. Put these there to still get the like open air vibes. You can come in, you can see people are having fun, but we're actually going, oh, we're going to immediately redirect over this way. So let me just, again, I'm deleting a lot of your stuff, but that's what was requested, I believe. So goodbye bathroom, it was nice knowing you. Adios, adios, adios. Get rid of the shower, mirror. Okay. I'm also going to switch the lights out to be the smaller ones, just because it's more convenient and you can see and whatever. So if we come in here right off the bat, I think that this would be a good spot to have bathrooms and lockers connected. And destroy away. Huzzah! Alright. Oh gosh. You know what? I feel kind of bad, but you haven't done that much over here, so I'm just going to get rid of all of these rooms and rebuild it. Because you didn't do the roof or anything yet, and I like the general shape. I think we can keep a lot of the shape. But I do think that we need to reorganize a little bit. Okay, I'll still have this wall connect over here. That's fine. We can have this come over this way. So we'll keep the entrance, because I don't have any bad feelings about the entrance. Walking in. Walking in. Let's see. So there's a pool over there, which we're definitely going to want to get to. How wide should our walkway be? Probably at least 2 tiles. So if we plan on this all being floored, I don't know if that's the right term. There, we'll floor all of this. Just gonna adjust the fence here. We'll probably end up with a wall over here, but that's fine. We'll start with the fence. Okay. Yeah, we can put that there. I'm gonna bring this floor here as well. I think we can fit pretty much everything we need in there, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting tiles around the fountain area because, mud. Also, you wanted Hawaii vibes, so it'd be like this or sand, I think. Do the best I can. Sleepy time for Kilo, migraines winning out. I am so sorry. I hope that you're able to get some good rest and feel better. Lockers in here. Yeah. Hallway. Alright, so we're walking in. Hallway down this way. Because I want to force people through bathrooms. So let's do... Oh gosh. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I think I want people to come in here. And then we can walk this way to be lockers, and then this will be like bathrooms. And so I'm thinking that I'm going to do toilet stalls along here. I think that would be good. And then I don't know what to do with this space. Maybe this will be a bathroom accessible from outside. That seems like a good idea. Okay, we'll do that. Because you did have a lot of toilets. So this will be a bathroom accessible from outside. So that door will be here. And then this place will have the door probably in the locker area over here. In fact, let's see if we can't get some of the initial shape you had back by sort of doing one of those. And I may do that on this side as well, a little bit, just a little bit. Something like that. I think that could be nice. We'll put a bench there. It'll be good. Okay, so we're going to come in. I'll put some chairs in here, and then lockers and a door here, and a door here possibly as well, and then this will be bathroom area. We'll also put a door there. Need lights. And I think that flow-wise, that will make more sense, and it'll help people actually, like... Oh, showers. I was going to make those all toilets, but I guess I need a couple of them to be showers. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let me figure out doors first, and then we'll come back to that. I'm going to go with island living as much as I can to try to get the vibes right. Do our best. I think this should be fine. Put that here and here. There. Alright, we'll put that in. Lockers. Oh no, I don't want an eyedropper yet. I would like to finish up my door. Oh, no, thank you. No. Door situation. think I'll put this sliding door here because it's cute and I like it. That's all the reason you need. Alright, and then I could put that one here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we need actual, like, bathroom doors, I guess. Where's the one with the toilet on it? There we go. I like using this one. Because that's what's inside, is a toilet. We'll put 3 toilets here, and then maybe we'll put showers on the side. So it'll be 6 toilets for the lot. I think that'll be plenty. Yeah, that'll be fine. You know what? No, we're gonna leave the grass there. I have plans for the grass. It'll be great. Cool. So then we're gonna move the lockers over here. I'm gonna get rid of all that in just a second. I have other ideas. So lockers, and then we'll still do... Oh, no, I need this one. There we go. I wanted you to be together. Should I put a wall there? Don't like the full wall. Let's do half wall. Yeah, that'll be good. Still get a couple more lights in here. There we go. So that should be fine locker-wise. This side's a little bit wider. That's alright. I'll put a chair there. Okay, I think that's... What's that? Roughly the same number of lockers? Maybe more. And I'm going to get rid of this whole thing. Goodbye. 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 We will fence it in again with this fence, maybe. We sure are thinking about it. Alright. Fence over. Fence over. Alright, we'll get the ceiling rail as well. That'll be fine. Grab... No. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. The game is not moving very fast today. I am moving faster than the game. Alright. That's fine. So what we're going to do over here is I don't mind all the, like, vending and everything. I think that's fine. But I'm going to move a couple of the tables to be out here, so that we sort of have something to like look at here. Plus this will be a great spot for kids, for parents to sit and eat their food and watch the kids play over there. So we're gonna leave a couple of picnic tables over here, and then we're gonna put a couple over here in the shady area as well. And we could put another vendor situation in here if we wanted to. There's plenty of space. Or, and this is something I keep forgetting about, but did you guys know, wait for it to load, there we go, that you can actually put bar stools over here? Because I forget about that all the time, but we can in fact do that. So we could take our island living bar stools and place them over here, and then people can sit there and eat. And isn't that adorable? Huzzah! Okay, so what have we done so far? We've moved the lockers inside, trying to force people through areas to get clean inside as well, because that's like important and whatever. Food reorganized a little bit. Could probably put a couple of like lounger style chairs over here. I don't know what packs you have right now. I know that we're using island living, so I'll put a couple of those over here. So yeah, put some of these here again for like parents and whatever. And then over here as well. Set them up in pairs. That'll be good. Listen to music, watch the pool. That seems like a good place for all that stuff. I'm gonna put a couple more picnic tables here, and I'm gonna put the picnic tables on this side of the fence to make it harder for people to like jump over the fence and go and cause problems. Let's move that here. There we go. Yeah. I think that'll be fine. Had no idea bar stools can go there. Yeah, I don't remember how I figured that out, but I did at one point. I like this because it kind of looks like sand, so we're going to keep that. If we're trying to go for like beach-ish vibes. Speaking of beach-ish, let's go back to island living. Grab some windows. This one, I don't know, probably just go with default for right now. This can go here because this is not like a privacy concern. Same here. I don't think that that'll be an issue. And then I don't think we need windows over here in the locker room and bathroom. We're gonna put plants there. That'll be good. And wallpapers. and then we'll also roof it. So for wallpapers, let's do this outside. That looks like a good pool color. What do you think? No. I was hoping there was a better lighting, but there's not. Oh, there's not a wall there. We should put a wall there. Don't want those kids to be too sneaky. So we'll put this on all of the outside walls. Here, and then also here, because this is like technically outside. And then, oh no, I've messed up. Yeah, on the inside walls, I think we'll go with this. We could technically put tile in the bathrooms, I guess, but I'm not going to think about that right now. I'm just going to think about how cute this is. Do we have a good beachy tile with a pack that I know that we're using? Prob's not. This is very cute if you're using this pack, but I think this is alright. Oh, we need more doors though. We need doors for the showers. I think this one matches. No? Yes? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna put a couple of showers there. I don't like this. We need to have tile in here. Change my mind. Okay, at least in those rooms. That'll be fine. Back to bathrooms, so we'll get our toilets happening here. We do have, I think we have island living toilet. The island living toilet's like hiding in something, isn't it? Hiding in one of the base game ones? Yeah, it's over here. Alright, put those there, and over here. Whoops. You know what? Let's do it. We're gonna add another shower here. Take this door, put it here. Now we'll grab our showers. I liked the idea of just having the like open shower. I think that's fine. Now there is a little bit of an issue, I guess, that I've got with my floor plan here. Oh, I don't know which one you were using. Yeah, the one issue that I'm seeing so far with my floor plan is it doesn't make a lot of sense Sims wise. Like there's nowhere in the shower to sort of put your clothes to keep them dry. But they're Sims, so maybe we don't care. Maybe. Sparrow, hello! You have a build you may need to ask for help with. Oh, fantastic. If you have the ID and whatnot, you can let me know. And I will try and add it to the list. Okay. Sinks and mirrors, I think is about what we still got to do for inside. Still going with island living as much as possible, because that's the best way to get the beachy vibes, is to cheat and just use the easy way. Okay, we'll put 3 sinks there, that'll be fine. And then in this one, I think we really probably only need 1 sink. We don't have mirrors in island living? What? That is bizarre. Okay, fine. I don't know. I just need a mirror. It doesn't have to be a nice mirror. I just need a mirror that'll fit here decently so that I can move on. I give up. I'm going with this one. Alright. Behold. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, a couple of trash cans might also be nice. That might be a good thing to have. This is Snowy Scape. I thought there was a small one with island living, but perhaps I'm wrong. Alright. Put a couple of trash cans in because they're handy to have, and a bathroom's a great place to put them. Booyah! I will grab your ID here and put it in, and then I need the lot title and blah blah blah. Victorian-ish manor house. Alright. Perfect. Got that there. And then what else are we doing in here? I think that's pretty much that. Oh, I forgot. I need another door. Oh no, please work. Okay. One more door here. I would put a bench in here. The island living one comes to mind, of course. There's too much furniture in this game. I've been spending so much time building with the limited packs for the castle lately that I've completely forgotten how awful it is to have all the packs enabled. There are so many. Alright. So now instead of walking straight into the park, you walk in and you're sort of forced to come at least through the locker room and preferably also through the bathroom so that you can, use the bathroom and shower off and whatever. There are all of the lockers. I think that your outside setup is pretty decent. I've added a little bit more seating and reorganized a smidge. So I think we just have to do the roof and then that'll be it for there. How am I looking straight down like that? Amanda, what a great question. If you go over here to camera controls, the game by default is on Sims 4 camera. I hate Sims 4 camera, so I use the Sims 3 camera. It gives you way more exact controls and tilt and all that jazz, so that is why I use that one. First time on Sims today, struggling with motion sickness during build mode. Oof. I'm sorry. The Sims 3 camera might help. I definitely prefer it. That's the camera mode that most creators you watch, especially building creators, we're pretty much all using Sims 3 camera just because it is so much better. So that would be my recommendation there. I'm going to try to use your same roof because it's cute. So we'll get the eaves out here because I like eaves. You know this about me. Oh gosh, now right here, don't love that. So I'm going to copy the roof piece and make it narrower. I think to bring out this way. I don't know. I don't know about that. I've got mixed feelings. That and the awning is kind of a lot. So maybe if we just... Maybe if we just keep the awning is what I was trying to say. Okay, this is I don't know how you got it up there, but you did. And it was better than me. I lied. New plan. Copy this roof piece. Oh, it's too big to place here now, apparently. We can do it. There we go. And I'm actually going to have this just come out a little bit. I think like here. Well, not there. That's the wrong spot. There we go. Okay, let's do this. And then we're going to bring it out a little bit. Copy the columns. There we go. That'll just make the entrance a little bit more interesting and impressive. There, that's that. Did the wall first. Fair. The floor plan. Okie dokie. Got it. It's on the list. Found a mod that gives Muda and consequence for not having toilet tissue in the bathroom. That's fantastic. Alright, there's a little roof there. That'll be cute. And I'm going to put the same thing back here. So that'll give a little bit of dimension to what we're doing. And then for this part over here, I'm going to start with that roof piece. Do I want to do that? I don't want to pull it out. Okay, I'm going to push this one back again. Copy this. Place it here. Make it a little bit more narrow. It doesn't have to be that deep either. There we go. Push this back. No. Here. Hold shift to tuck in the one eave. Copy. Place. Make it all small. Bring the eaves in and that'll all match up there. Maybe? I don't know how I feel about that either. I might bring in a hip roof piece. Here. Match the pitch, of course. Oh, gosh. I've apparently forgotten everything I've ever known about roofing. Oh, that is not the right width, though. Oh, this is tricky. Let's do this. Because you said I was allowed to destroy things. So destroy things I shall. Move this over. Move this over. Oh, this will all be so much more centered now as well. There we go. Okay. I need to just get rid of that. Grab the floor. The one downside is then this is going to have to be a slightly different pitch than the other pieces, but actually, no, I lied. We can keep this one the same pitch, and we can pitch this one. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope. Okay. Getting rid of these pieces. I have a vision. I'm just really struggling to get there. We're going to pitch this one down. So now the front-facing pieces will be a little bit shorter. Or the perpendicular pieces, I should say, which is fine. We'll put this here. Connect that up. It'll be great. Pitch this down to match, or at least be very, very close. And I'm going to do that on this area as well. This will be a little bit more islandy anyway. Put this back here and bring it back. There. Do we like that? I want to pull it back a little bit. I want to pull it back a little bit. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Just got your nephew to sleep all by yourself. Congratulations. That can be quite a challenge, depending on the child. I need a roof trim. I said I need a roof trim. We're not using the thatched roof today, so I'm just going to go with one of these. Probably like that. That looks good. Okay. You definitely need some landscaping. I think some landscaping would help a lot. If you want to put them in like garden beds, I think the best way to do that would be to grab sand and paint that down, and then you can make a border with rocks or with a fence. We don't have rocks in Island Living, which is very annoying. So just put some of these over here to pretend. Okay, behold. And then we're going to go back to Island Living again. Wow. Yeah, so there's some beachy landscaping. Is this a daycare? This is like a public pool lot. We're trying to make it feel a little bit more Hawaii-ish, so I'm using the Island Living stuff. I'm going to size this down because it's a great size, but it's slightly inconvenient for these one-tile areas, so put that in there. Back to other plants. This will be fine. Behold, and then I'll put the sand in here as well. Maybe this one. That might be better. Alright. Yeah, the tile blends in with the sand really well, too. Gotta put it on the library. Okay, so that's why I couldn't find it earlier. This, I think this is my pitch, my recommendation. This is what I've got for you here. So if we take a... No, that was the wrong button again. Dang it. We'll be back. It'll take a second, but we'll be back. Hey, while I'm loading between things, because I can't click anything, reminder, in June, I will no longer be streaming on TikTok. I'll be streaming on Twitch instead. So YouTube, nothing's going to change for you. But for TikTok, it is not super streamer friendly. So we're going to switch to Twitch instead in June. So you've got some time, but I wanted to give you a heads up anyway. What I was supposed to click was the gallery. I was supposed to go over here. So this is where we started. Kept some of the same shape. This is what like the pool and everything were looking like. We just had a bunch of bathrooms pretty much in here, and then the lockers were all the way over here, and I didn't feel like that was the best traffic flow wise. So we've moved the lockers and bathrooms all into one spot up here, and then just sort of expanded our different seating and food options and whatnot around the rest of the lot. I tried to spice it up a little bit with a few plants, but that's where I'm going to leave this one. Put it on the gallery if you'd like to look at it. This is someone else's build. Yes! First Monday of every month is Build Help Live, Sahm Help Live. It's gone through a few names. This was the wrong button. I was supposed to click this one. Anyway, let me fix that real quick. So the first Monday of the month, I try to look at your stuff and troubleshoot it, and the gallery is being a pain in the butt right now. So that's what we're doing tonight. This one was specifically layout and whatnot. It's on the gallery. If you want to take a closer look, you know where to find it. And then next up, we're going to take a look at terrain manipulation with Kate and Nikki. It'll be so fun. Yay! I have been thinking ahead. I do not want to pretend that things are going to happen that aren't actually going to happen. But if, just in case, if we end up picking up steam on Twitch and the Build Help stream gets too busy, it would be a secondary day that would work out well for everybody. What do you think? If we could do, like, the first Monday would be YouTube Build Help, but then a different day would be for Twitch if we have to split it. I'm not sure. Don't hold back on feedback. All right. I see what you mean by making up the different, what happened here? Does it take a screenshot through the neighbor's window? That is wild. Gallery, man. So I see two here, like you were saying with the train manipulation. Let's look at this one because this looks really cool. This is for a 3020. Where are we? Is this Horse Ranch? Maybe 3020. It looks Horse Ranch E. Let's go over there. Friday streams do seem to work. They do. Picking up steam on Twitch. Well, I don't want to pretend that things will happen. Because who knows? Maybe nobody will watch, which is fine. But then maybe if somebody does, and then other people show up. I was just trying to think and be prepared. And yeah, probably... Squirrel sends a raid my way. I'll throw acorns. Sorry, my brain has vanished once again. Anyway, just trying to think about it, be prepared. Probably Friday. Friday does seem to make a lot of sense. So those would probably be just one platform streams again, if this happens. Big if. Big ol' if. But something to think about regardless. Alright, let's place... Not available for this slot. Oh, it's a residential rental. Okay, hang on. We have to do fancy stuff for this. We have to switch it to residential rental first, I think, and then we can place it. If all else fails, we'll just put it somewhere else. The BFF household adopted horses and we're building the world, and they moved here. Oh, fun. Excited for shenanigans to become possible. Twitch, crowd control. I did promise you a crowd control stream, and I'm slightly regretting that. Okay, so I wanted to take a look specifically at the train manipulation. There's one thing I can already see that you've done that I always do as well, which is put a little bit of dirt along the path. I think that really helps blend it in, especially when you're on a hill. So I think that makes sense. This looks really smooth and really well done. I am impressed. You're gonna get floating plants regardless. That's just kind of like, it's just gonna happen. But this looks really nice. Like, there's barely anything floating. You have to look to see it. Like, obviously that's floating. But if you're just sort of like zooming around, it doesn't look that bad. Oh my gosh. So much grass. But yeah, it's what you gotta do to cover up the hills and everything. I think this looks great. If I was going to offer feedback specifically for the terrain manipulation, I genuinely don't start touching it till I'm on a bigger lot. Like a pond I may do on a smaller lot, but any hills or anything, just because they do create the weird, awkward cliffs on the side. Like if I'm gonna try to gently remove a few of your plants here, because they create the dirt walls and you can't actually paint this, which is super annoying. I do try to keep the terrain manipulation on larger lots. Like I think keeping most of this the exact same size, same layout, but moving it to a 30-40 and then just being able to smooth out your terrain a little bit on the edges, I think that would go really, really far. But as far as what you've done on the lot specifically, I think this looks fantastic. This is really nice. Hoping there was a way to prevent it. Nope. It's just horrible. Story in charge of the list. No, I'm in charge of the list today because I should add more moderators to this list and then I forget. You're on here though. I just needed to know your lot title. Because I thought I knew which one we were doing, but I didn't see it. Yeah. I'll take a look at the other one. This, high five. What lot size are we on here? This is a 50-40. Okay, yeah, see, so this one's already on a larger lot. I'm gonna go find the closest 50-40 I've got. You could advocate. Thank you, Story. I appreciate the advocacy. Alright. Blah, 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 swordsmanship, blah, 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 who cares? What did I say? See, I already forgot. Oh my word. Nope, this is the wrong button. This one, did I say 40-30? 50-40. 50-40. I don't think we have 50-40 here. Yeah, no. Okay. Honors, dorm room, Copperdale. Alright. That is here. 50-40. Alright, we'll go over here. Ready when you're ready to drop it in. Yes, let me know. Just, chat's not too busy right now, so if you send it like right this second, I should be able to see it. Oh look, speaking of train manipulation, was this one of yours? I don't remember. This one was also really well done. I remember being very impressed with the smoothness on this one. I think sometimes you guys think you need help, and you actually don't. Take that. That or I just can't do things. Which is also possible. And very cute. Alright, sahmhelplive. Okay. Help the roofs. Alright. Okay, that was scary, but we loaded in. We're gonna save. That's what we're gonna do. Help the first time on basic landscaping. Landscaping is fun. I love it. There's so many plants. Indy, welcome back. Ooh, I don't know what you packed into this lot, but either my game's about to die. Yep. Game's about to die. Alright, well. It placed, so hopefully we are good to go now. It took a second and I did save the game again, so here we are. just taking a look at the terrain manipulation, see if there's anything we could do. You did work really hard on keeping it all smooth. It all looks transversable. This side, this is a little rough. Tell you what, here, because we don't need like a drive or anything, here's a tip that might come in handy. I don't know for sure. So don't always know what all y'all are doing with your builds, but let's pretend that I'm going to take this here. We're going to flatten it out, alright? Hopefully all the plants will come up with it. Yeah, there we go. And then we're also going to flatten down here, and we'll smooth it out as well. A little bit right here, because this part we still want to come, like, be able to walk up. But because that other area was so slanty... Okay, you are being a pain in the butt. What's with you? Okay, you just want to be all tall and whatever. Alright. Oh, that was fun. Anyway, the moral of the story is, sometimes if it's just a little bit too much to cover, it can be really helpful to place stairs in the cliff, like this. And then your Sims can get up there without too many issues. If you're struggling to get the stairs to place properly, you can put flooring down first, and that will automatically level out the area, and then you can put your stairs down, and then once the stairs are down, you can take the sledgehammer tool and get rid of the floor and work on the terrain again. But that might be something that would help in some of your steeper areas, to just try to break it up a little bit into plateaus, as it were. You forgot to hit order on your dinner. Oh no! You got snacks? I want snacks. That's not all I get. It crashes. Anyway, no, it's fine. Honestly, I'm really impressed. I think that your manipulation in a lot of spaces look better than mine does, so I don't think I can help here. You did a pond too? That's it. You get the crown. I'm handing it over. Not that I ever had it to begin with, but... yeah, maybe stairs if you're doing a massive change in elevation, because it's not like we have reasons to not use stairs. Well, I guess if you have horses, maybe, but... This is a really cute house, too. Alright, there you go. High fives all around. Back to Manage Worlds. Let me bring my list back up. We have 2 left on the list. We've got Carrion Crow with a Victorian-ish manor house floor plan. I love floor plans. This will be delightful. And then we're also going to roof Ford's build. If you'd like to be on the list, or if you're supposed to be on the list and you're not, please let me know. How do I show you Disco Snail? Tell me that you have a Disco Snail, and then I'll look at it. That's my grand plan right there. Carrion Crow. Oh no. Did I spell it wrong? I don't think so. Let me see if I can scroll up and see it in chat again here. Maybe? It was a second ago. So I might not be able to get it out of chat. Alright, this is yours and you're still here. If you can help me figure out your lot. Because I do not see it. Oh, no, I found it. Okay. This is spelled the same. I can also try to look it up by name. Victorian-ish. Victorian-ish manor house. I have a few Victorian-ishes, but nothing that matches the name perfectly. It'll be fine. Cam, are you still on there? We did yours earlier. CC greenhouse door. No, it's fine. It should. Did I make it? Oh, I forgot I restarted the game. I'm like, but I already enabled custom content, so it should show up. Nope, that's just me being dumb. Alright, oh, this is beautiful. Okay, 64. I'm not gonna do the high school lot. We're gonna go somewhere else that's fun and cool. Yeah, we'll go over here again. Why not? Look what I made! I know, I'll work on it. We've talked about adding a boast as well as a roast. I wanted to go here. Do we have a 64? We do. Okay, this will be good. So no, that was just me being dumb, as usual. Roseskyplays, Disco Snail, need help with landscaping, but you only have 75. Okay. Landscaping on a budget. I might not do 75 simoleons because I have infinity simoleons here, but I can give you budget landscaping tips, and I'm sure everybody will appreciate that so much. With or without debug? There's the great question. Disco Snail. Hang on. Sorry, I suddenly could not breathe. We're back. We're back and we're in business. Okay. We did yours earlier. Yes, because it was on the list. And we didn't have anything else on the list, so we did it. Because that's what I've got. It's what I had to do. Go back over here. Victorian-ish manor house. Cannot figure out the floor plan for. We shall see. Depending on how big it is. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Depending on how big it is, we may not do an entire floor plan, but we'll see how far we can get. Yes, I went to the cabin. I didn't have notes on what I was supposed to look at, but again, I literally had nothing else on the list I could work on. So we did look around at it. Overall, I think it looks really cool, and I'm excited to see how it finishes up. Oh, I think one of my big pieces of advice was don't use the bathroom stalls. They waste so much space. But yeah, there was just... I did my best to look at it with what was there, but it looks like there's still a long ways to go, so I look forward to seeing it as it continues. But right now, the floor plan makes sense. I like the array of activities. I like the different cabins and everything. I think the set dressing, like the landscaping and everything, looks really cool too. Okay, this is so pretty. Also, this lot has several very nice lighting options, so that's a win. Looks like we have 2 front doors. Oh, you've already done quite a bit of work in here as well. Alright. Oh, it's a platform. First things first, we need lights. Please and thank you. So, throw some of these down so we can actually see what's happening. Oh my gosh. Alright, I can see where you've been busy on some of it. How much of what's here already do you want to keep, layout-wise? Isn't this so pretty? It's fantastic. Because right now, we're coming in here on either side, which is like, it's fine. It's great. But then we also have like 4 billion dining spots over here. Is that something that you're interested in keeping? Where's the kitchen even? Is that the kitchen? Oh, you were going for like old. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense with the layout and everything. That's good. As long as the kitchen is in the wing, the servants can access, you're happy. Okay, perfect. Seeing the kitchen made me realize how quote-unquote old this build is supposed to feel, so this makes a lot more sense now. I don't know how I feel about the bar being such a small space, since that's more of like a social activity. And then you have this larger space here. I wonder if we would want to move the bar area over here. I'm gonna move the furniture. So move it over here, and then potentially replace this with arches instead. So then that sort of connects. Oh, this isn't very symmetrical now. We'll figure it out. That would sort of connect the dining and the bar area, and you could potentially open this if you really wanted to as well. Because this is more of a social event type space. Same with the bar. And then this could be a smaller sort of family dining room if you don't have a bunch of people over or whatever it is you're doing here. That might be a good switcheroo. Right next to the kitchen still. I'm going to leave the kitchen. I think the kitchen's adorable. And understanding sort of the vibes, I think that it being a smaller kitchen is totally fine. But I would consider doing like a smaller dining room. Even actually having the closed doors here. And then this larger dining room, and then the bar, and then this would all connect into other social spaces. I don't know if we'd actually keep the bar back in here. I don't know that it serves a huge purpose, but it was in the room, so I moved it. Move that over there. Okay, entryways. I struggle with entryways. I don't really know what to do with them, except maybe display art, which it looks like you're already doing. So that might be helpful. Placing a bathroom somewhere down here would be really nice. I know that it's an older house, so it'd have to be all like retrofitted and whatever, but I don't know. I don't think you have a bathroom on this floor right now. So if you want it to be functional as... Yeah, if you want it to actually be functional, I think that adding some sort of bathroom space would be really helpful. Now, we could be a little bit cheeky with it, because you already have these areas to the side, which is great. We could build these out like this. That will keep your columns, it'll keep your walls. You can do more fancy art type stuff here, not necessarily these, but like something like that. And that'll still create a slightly more closed off entryway, but very, very easily make a couple of half baths right here. Throwing down random stuff. Please replace. And that sort of like frames this window out pretty nicely as well. If you really wanted to make it dressy with the columns, we could bring more of those in, but yeah, if you're going to put bathrooms on this floor, that might be a good place to do it. You know how to make a functional chamber pot. Of course you do, because why not? Putting a bathroom in the little room in the other wing. That would also be a good spot for a bathroom. But right now, there's a bathroom here and there's an outhouse. Again, depending on how historical you want to be. If you want to put bathrooms inside, I think that this would be a good way to sort of sneakily put them in a very convenient location and also keep the general vibe of what you going on here. So then this is still very much a hall. These two areas definitely feel very much like rooms. Ooh, another thing that I don't really see in here that I would expect to see would be fireplaces. Because those can take up a lot of space very easily and really add to the age of a building. So this would be a good spot for a fireplace. I would put in a wider one if we had space, but we don't if we're keeping these arches here. So fireplace there would be good. A fireplace in here would also be nice. Ideally, the stove would be on the other side of that fireplace, but you can figure that out if you want to. Where else would we put fireplaces? It'd be good to have one in every room, if that's at all possible. But then it becomes a question of how to organize the room around it. Like if we put that there, we'd probably want to scooch the door over a little bit like that. I don't hate the platform between the rooms, but if I make it a little bit smaller, I think that would help this area build out a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep the... Oh, I guess we need some sort of bottle storage there, though. Let's get rid of these windows here. We don't need all the windows. It's too drafty. There we go. Put those there. Maybe a couple of high, like a little table over there or something. Okay. That would help. Alright. Just trying to think of what else to put down here. This one, let's see. What would we put here? I feel like this would be a good spot for some big leather couches. I think that would be a great thing. Nope. Nope. This one. Here we go. Not necessarily these, but just like placeholders. I'm picturing people going in here to smoke a cigar or something. That might be a good place for that. And then over here, I think this will be slightly more formal and entertaining. What do I want? No, I don't want the numbers. I want hobbies and activities and whatever. No, this one? Indoor activities? Broski. Piano. That's all I wanted. Piano. Entertaining. Behold. Beautiful music. La 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 la. Yeah, that would be good. And then slightly fancier furniture in here. More fireplaces. Please and thank you. Put the other one on the interior wall. You can put interior, put it in exterior. I don't really know where the best place for fireplaces is. Fireplaces would be. Fireplaces are. Too many words. There. Okay. Cigars. This is where the guys are gonna go. This is where the ladies are gonna go. Alright. Musics. Fireplaces. I think it could help a lot. Again, because they take up a lot of space, and it makes sense to have seating in front of them. So it's really helpful. I think. All right. And then over here, I do like having the doors here. This is very much just looks like sort of a walkthrough. Maybe put a coat rack or something there, but that's just to get outside. So I think that'll be fine and dandy. This space, I don't know. I don't know what you'd put back here. If a library, maybe? Maybe that might be good. I don't know what your, what the people who live here do for a living and whatever, but putting a bathroom over here. We're gonna put the door over here because this is sort of looking like a hallway anyway, so that could be a full bathroom, which would be helpful to have. And then a potential library space with an office space behind it. Either or. That was just a little bit big, so I'm shrinking it now. Books. Books, 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 books. Look at this. Books. Yay. This is now a library. And this is now an office. Booyah. Some of the large fireplaces. I think the large fireplaces would be great, but it would require moving more things than I want to move right now. Original idea with the stage situation was a stage for a ballroom, but like it was too small. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you wanted a ballroom in here, I think you'd have to do a lot of rearranging. You'd probably move the stairs to be here, and then have the ballroom be here. So you could do it, but it would change a massive amount of the dynamics that you have here currently. I don't know, that's the idea I've got there. And if you're really feeling generous with the bathrooms, you could put another bathroom there, or just, I think another outdoor door there would be good. Ooh, actually also here. I know you have a desk right there right now. Don't care. I'm gonna get rid of it. Or a table. You can live somewhere else. Figure it out. There's a lot of furniture in here. Alright, I lied. I actually don't know where that would go. But I think that it would be really helpful to have more entrances and exits and whatever. This is... I thought it would come with the stairs, and evidently I was wrong. There we go. So I think that would make more sense. Just traffic-wise, to get Sims moving around. Where the servants can eat. They're not, obviously. Yeah, no, you have a handful of decorative objects in here, so I would probably get rid of one of your many decorative cabinets and put the table there instead. Traffic-wise, I think that it'd be helpful to have the doors. And yes, I know you have like the servant's door back here or whatever. It's fine. More doors, symmetry, good stuff. That's an idea that I have for you there. Upstairs, this is a very small landing. You already got some wings sort of split off. I don't hate having all this stuff up here. I think this would be a good spot to put family heirlooms and arts and do like a gallery type thing. That's what I would do with this space anyway. That's almost always what I do with the space. If we're going to try and split the rest of this up into bedrooms, which is I assume what we're doing up here, we could do bedrooms here. That'd be pretty nice. My brain died for a moment. I'm gonna put walls here. Again, I don't know how old you want to keep this, but if I were to do a big ol' manor house, I'd put big ol' bedrooms, thusly. So this is a door to a bedroom. Well, there's the hallway. Bedroom, bedroom. This one would be there. And then this would be bathroom and bathroom and bathroom. En-suites. If you want fancy indoor bathrooms. I do like symmetry. Symmetry is great fun. Karime, you are here. Moving to the big TV because you want to lay on the couch. Yay, couch. So there's that, if you want it big and fancy. If you want it to feel a little bit less big and fancy, we could do slightly smaller bedrooms. I still wouldn't do them terribly small. I think that these sizes would be fine. They look small in comparison to the floor plan, but they're really not that small. Yeah, something like this, and then maybe one shared bathroom if you're putting bathrooms in here. And if you're not putting bathrooms in, that's fine too. And there are doors for more chambers and things. So, yeah, probably mostly bedrooms up here. Either keep it old-fashioned and don't put bathrooms in and keep the bedroom slightly smaller. And I don't know, this is just a big hallway at this point. Or you can add en-suites very easily and have very nice, very large bedrooms. Let me put some beds in here to show you the scale. The massive scale of these rooms. I am so not used to having this much furniture in the game. Look at how big these rooms are. This is fantastic. So much space for activities. So, yeah, you should have no problems getting big old bedrooms in there. Did I do yours? So we had a very peculiar start of stream. We had 3 people who wanted to be last among you, which I also put you in that group because you're already on the list. And then when I went to look at everybody's, yours hadn't changed since the last time we looked at it, so I didn't do anything with it. Ford's I couldn't find because I guess it wasn't actually uploaded yet. And then Cam's didn't have any notes, so I just sort of poked around at it for a little bit and then tried to figure out what else to do. And by then, Megan and Caitlin were here and we're looking at the Victorian-ish manor house now. So it's it was a peculiar stream for the first half. So, yep. I don't know. The gallery, I don't know. My whole game also hasn't been running super great today. So it could be my gallery, could be my game, could be things didn't upload. That could be we thought we uploaded things, then we didn't, which we've all done before. I really like the backyard here. I think this is really nice. Yeah, I think this is good. If you wanted a ballroom, I would move the stairs to be on the sides. Like here. And then, you could put the ballroom in the middle here, which I think would be really nice. Aside from that, keep most of the rest of it the same. That would also let you put more bedrooms upstairs because you would have access to this back wall since your stairs would be coming up on the sides. So if you wanted a ballroom, I think that's how I would do it. Oh, also you have plenty of room for fireplaces in the bedrooms. I will put this back on the gallery for you because I think it's very, very pretty. And I will also check chat and see what we're dressing the cat up as today. Halloween and autumn leaves. I shall do what I can do. Oh, alright, there we go. This is very pretty. Very pretty house. To attach to your statue nook. That's fair. That's fair. It's a very nice statue nook. Very cute. Alright, Halloween, you say? Which is this one. Oh, I have 2 of them. That's so fun. And then Autumn Leaves Crown, which is this one. Ha! Spooky little queen. Ta-da! Gosh, these houses are so pretty. I'm having a lot of fun with our castle, but I'm looking forward to going back to this style next year for the Inherited Manor Challenge and whatnot. Yours got added. Yours did. We are looking at currently... we've got Ford. Ford's here now, so I'm going to jump back up to Ford, and then yours, I think. It's been a weird stream. The list isn't quite in order, but I've been doing my best. And that's what I've got. Cool. Yay. We did things. Ford. What have we got today? The mystery. See, I knew it was yellow. Got the layout where you wanted, got the roof started, but can't seem to finish it. Oh, I wonder why. Okay. Oh, this one's also a 64. Well, it's fine. Second house? Oh, fantastic. Looks like I have copycat. Oh, delightful, delightful. Oh, the acorn hat is so cute. That's fantastic. Items removed. Yeah, they're not, though, because we were just here. And I can't... Oh, there we go. Pair you up a little bit more. Okay. Anyway, goodbye to this beautiful, beautiful creation, and hello to a, I'm sure, equally beautiful creation. Okay, I'm gonna get you back on here. Leopard 257, and then theoretically Italianate. I feel like all my builds. Oh, I did not spell that correctly at all, but that's fine. Only in theory. Alright, we'll see if we can spice that up a bit. Oh, everybody hold on to your hats and your seatbelts. I'm scared. Intent was to go for we just invented plumbing, but it's rich people's stuff and there's no electricity. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, it's a great vibe. This is not a great vibe, but we're going to pretend that it's a great vibe and lie. And then, it'll be great. Anyone else having issues opening individual uploads? Open the gallery, but not click on anything else. We've been having issues. So, I don't even know at this point, what's going on. We're getting rid of all the roof pieces and all the little floaty details because we don't need them. We're going to roof this from scratch. It's going to be way too much to try and work in your original roof designs. You can add your own flourishes later. I don't think this was actually designed to be roofed. I think this was designed to give me a headache. Okay, did we get them all? Don't need you. Okay. Yeah, your layout sure is something. Now, this is one of those instances where realistically this is going to be pretty much impossible to correctly roof due to areas like this where it's completely enclosed and then flattened, whatever. If it was a deck, I would care a little bit more. But it's not. So what do we do? What do we do when we have 1,000,001 gaps? If we want the build to look normal, we are going to ignore... When in doubt, boulders. We could just put a giant rock on it, I suppose. Only a very young person could think of this. Exactly. Hi, cat dog. Welcome in. So I'm going to ignore any of the holes that are completely enclosed, just to be fair to my sanity. And we're going to start with the usual, which is just hipped roof pieces everywhere, because they stack, and then once we have a better idea of the overall shape of our roof, we can care a little bit more about details. So that's my grand plan. I will do my best to roof it according to the shape. But, yeah, we'll see about that. Like this right here, right? I'm technically, this is down, this isn't even there. It's down there. Oh my word. Okay. Like right here. See, like that's a valley. We're gonna have to figure that out. If I do this, oh, it's still there though. Pull it in. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So that's figured out, and apparently this actually needed to go there. I was seeing multiple levels that didn't actually exist. See, so there's it roofed. See? It's easy peasy. The core of the house is an old farmhouse, and the rest of it's what? Arson may be the answer. It might be. The ghosts tell you to just keep adding rooms, all chimneys. Okay, so anyway, we've done the... Oh, we have not quite completed the topmost level. Yeah, I think most of this is just going to stay hipped roof pieces, but that's fine. So there's the topmost level, and then if we go down... Oh my gosh. Okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be so great. So this piece will go here. And this one, we should be able to make it be the right size there. Again, they're going to be like valleys and things, but how much are we actually going to be able to care about this, realistically speaking? If this was... Here's another thing. Ford, you might be slightly insulted, but I don't care. You've insulted me with this build. If this was like a real build, I would care a little bit more, but clearly it's not actually functional at this point in time. It's just sort of like a brain teaser, which is fine. But we're going to approach it as such, and there are just going to be some things that we're not going to care about. As much as we would if it was meant to be a fully functional build. Like this right here, I can fix it, but I'm not going to. So that's what I've got for you there. Mold everywhere. I know, it's rough. It's a real build based on a real building. Okay. Okay. Sure. It's a crime scene. I'm with Megan on this one. So that's my plan. Like right here. There's no reason this would be open. So we're going to close it. But we're still going to make sure we actually cover everything with a roof. I'm not gonna let you go unroofed to any degree. I'll pull that in, and then we should be able to pull this in. No, it's too tall. Dang it. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to actually pull in a different piece. See, I told you I would. And now here we are, pulling this in. Now this is too big, which is very sad. So what we're gonna do is push it back one tile, pull these eaves out to match up here, and then let's see if we can get a gable to be the right size. We can. So there, that's all connected. There, I did a fancy one for you. You're not even joking. Ford, the Winchester Mystery House, does it actually have holes in it though? Because that's the part that I'm having the hardest time believing. It's all these holes. I just realized I can pull this all the way over here, which is going to make my life so much better. Okay. I don't know, man. That seems suspicious. I've heard the Winchester Mystery House come up many times in conversation when I've been roofing horribly shaped things. But I don't know how much I've actually looked into it. Like, I feel like I've tried to save my sanity. Alright, let's pull this back. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Push this in here and here. And then we're not quite, like, lining up properly, so I'm going to try to fix that a little bit with this. Yeah, see? I fixed it. It's great. 360 3D tour of the house and mapped a floor plan to it and then recreated it. Sorry. Are we sure this isn't just a pile of thrown spaghetti noodles? Oh my gosh, that would be a hilarious build challenge. Well, people do that with like maps and things, don't they? Where they just sort of dump coffee beans on the table and then they build a map out of it. I don't know how I do that with a house. Dump a bunch of Lego bricks down, I suppose. Alright, we're still able to roof most of this. It's going to look horrible. I don't think there's a way to make it look good though, so Alright, put that there, and then like right here, what am I going to do with that? What do we do? What do we do? We do this, and then we pull this over. Yes, okay. Oh, I'm not looking forward to adding the octagons. That's going to be swapping these out for half gables a lot, I think. And then this one can go right here. That should fit just fine. Yeah. And then same thing, but right. Oof. Okay, how big do you need to be? Oh no. Alright. You can't go back any further though because of that. But if I put it here and then here, can I pull you back? I can. Okay, so I'll match that up, so that'll solve some of our valley problems. You can add links to Discord. You can, yes. You've used the Rice method before for maps and things. I think that's delightful. Can I? Okay. So there's like this little piece here. I'm gonna push this back because it's actually not helping us here. I need this piece. Oh, good golly gracious. Oh no. Okay, this can go. Oh, that's so bad. Ugh, okay. That goes there. But then this will go here. Match it up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm like losing track of where. We're gonna have to count all these pieces at the end. Losing track of where the pieces are that I'm trying to connect because there are just too many of them. Like right there, we connected that. That's great. But like right here, I don't. That might. Gross. I think that's gonna be a diagonal gable. One massive roof and columns. It could be a block of Swiss cheese. Looking at pictures of the roofline and the actual house, I'm not gonna look at the actual house. I have enough nightmare fuel in my brain. I don't need more. We're good. Okay, that's done. And then, oh gosh, we're gonna do this again. Copy, place, shrink, pull out, And is this actually supposed to be covered all the way? I don't really know. I feel like it makes sense with it being a deck up there, but we'll stay true to the shrink wrapping method used by paleontologists around the world. And we'll just do that. And then I gotta copy this piece again and shrink it down. So that we can cover up this valley as well. Nope, right here. This one. Right there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, that's that side done. I think that's this whole level. So we've done the top floor. Oh, okay, technically there are octagons. Oh, man. Added a bunch of photos and references. They cheated and just didn't roof large parts of it. I mean, that seems like a great idea, based on the existence that I'm being forced to live currently. Oh, gosh. Yep, that's great. So we're gonna get rid of the half-hipped roof piece, and we're gonna swap it out with, nope. Get rid of the hipped roof piece, swap it out with a half-hipped, because then this should line up with the middle of the octagons. Then when I do that, it'll look nice and pretty. Easy peasy. This little spot right here needs, I think, a diagonal gable. Should work there. Getting rid of all the eaves here. There's no way we're going to be able to match all the diagonal eaves. Now if I bring this up all the way, it does overhang a little bit here. But it makes this look nice, so we're going to keep it. Vaguely reminiscent of a caterpillar. Oh, and then there's this little piece here, which I very much don't know what to do with. I gotta pull that in. What are we even doing here? You don't have to be there. You could just exist. What were we doing all that other nonsense for? I don't know. I may have caused problems now. Let's see. Nope, looks great. Okay. Then you will go there. And this will be, I don't even know if this is large enough to roof, but we'll try it. So this will be a diagonal half gable down to one tile. Nope, it is actually too small to roof. Because this roof piece needs to be bigger, so that's gonna have to go there. Stress. The roof's supposed to be red. Well, Ford, does it look like the roof is done? I think not. Okay. I'm not going to roof the rest of it level by level anymore because... Oh gosh. It's hurting my brain because I want to do it properly, but to do it properly I have to add walls, and you didn't ask me to add walls, but like there's no way. There's no way I can... Like, we're just gonna have to be stupid about it, and I don't like being stupid about things. I am stupid about things, but I don't like it, you know? It's not a preferred character trait. Okay, so bring this down, and then I think this is... Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna bring this here, because then it'll fit-ish, and that'll be fine. And then we're gonna put this one over here as well. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, put that there and push it back. Yeah, because see, that'll like kind of sort of make the kind of sort of push the rainwater out, right? So that's what I've got there. I'm gonna crash. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And like all of that technically is already roofed, so I can ignore it. This is depressing. This, I can put one of these in here again, I think. Yeah, that'll actually be fine. Okay, perfect. So we'll push that in thusly. That's fine. I don't know, at what point is this bullying? That's what I need to know. And then, probably when I stop being a willful participant. We're gonna go this way with this one. Bring it down here. Yeah, okay. Put that there. Copy, place, and then we can put the same piece here. And then again, by pushing it back a tile and going over this way. You know what's funny is I've had the same video pinned on my TikTok for years, I think, at this point. And which is how the auto roof method, how anybody can roof a build. And that's the exact method I'm using for this right now. It's the exact same method for any shape build. And that's just horrifying to me for some reason. Okay, and then this will also copy one more time, except we're going to make it a little guy like this to connect there. Yeah, that's totally normal. Just a baby, you never bully anyone. That's the question that turns people from a random person on the internet to a real streamer. What, bullying? Wait, me doing the bullying or someone else doing the bullying? I'm talking about me getting bullied. I'm not bullying you guys. I don't think. Am I? If I am, I'm sorry. But I don't think I am. I think I am giving what I'm getting. Which is garbage, but here we are. Alright, and then over here... Oh, see, there's walls here again. I gotta bring these in. So we're not doing any eaves on this. I'll make the roof red. That is all the decoration you're getting. We'll push this over here. So I can bring it out there. Yeah, that's fine. And then again here. Should still be able to connect there. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this go. You know what? Here. I'm gonna give you a cute little gable. Right there. Just because that part was not as painful as I expected. Now there is a hole back here. Oh, it goes all the way to the ground. Oh, it's fine. We don't have to roof this. It's fine. Is room for another build? Oh, sure. Why not? That part is a stable. Of course it is. Why not? If I question if the chat is bullying you, then you're a real streamer. Well, I'm glad I know. Now I know. Now I know what separates everybody. Okay. This is horrifying. So just a reminder, this is what we're at right now. When I count... Alright, everybody start... We're not gambling. But if we were gambling, place your bets now. How many roof pieces are there going to be in this build by the time we're done with it? How many do you think? Because I have absolutely no clue. Definitely just completely lost track of any hope I had at remembering anything there. See, now this one's just not gonna connect very well, so that gets to live like that now. Huzzah! Look, I made that part cute. That's great. Builder asking for help with a build problem. How could that possibly be bullying? With the evil face. Okay, this is just getting an octagon. Actually, it needs to be a little bit bigger than that. No, it doesn't. What? Why are you dumb? You are literally an octagon shape, and yet no. Okay, that's, you know what, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And same here. Boop. Fine. Totally fine. Just hide discrepancies. Okay. We have just a few... Oh, no. I don't even know. Okay. We're doing gables again. Half gables this way. I'll put this up here. In this direction. Nope, that's a hole that goes all the way to the ground. I can ignore that. That's fine. But this all needs a roof, so we're gonna put this in here and pitch it down. And you know what? We're gonna bring it all the way through, because then we can pretend that that's on purpose. Because why not? Oh, can I just... Oh, I can just roof all of it in one go. Oh, no, I can't, because that's a different room, so it won't show through there. Why are the roof tools working for once in their lives? That's rage bait right there. Alright. Put this here. Sure, that's fine. And then push this one over here. And once again, I should be able to just pull it back. It's still short enough. That's great. This is great. That's great. Make it a garden. Yeah. An octopus's garden in the shade. No, why is there actually a roof there? That means I have to actually roof it. Torturous. Okay, well, we're gonna put a half gable facing this direction. Get rid of the
I'm gonna need more Dr. Pepper for this one.
Blah, 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 blah. I have a very sad story to tell you guys, and it's not actually anything to do with this roof. I tripped the other day, I know, horrible. So sad. And I broke my tumbler that has all of my stickers on it, and now it's cracked, so anything that I put in there, any liquid I put in there, leaks through to, like, the inner walls. So I don't really want to drink out of that anymore. Which means that today I have a G Fuel shaker cup to put my Dr. Pepper in, but because it's a shaker cup, I keep wanting to pick it up and shake it out of habit. But guess what? Dr. Pepper is carbonated. So I'm just playing a dangerous game over here today. Stairs inside would mess up a lot of them. I don't care, story. Don't care. So now I need a new one, and then I need new stickers to put on it. Would anybody want to trade stickers? If you send me stickers, I'll send you stickers. Is that a thing that people do? It seems like a thing that people should do. Alright, we're gonna put one of these in here again. And we're gonna put it also here. Like this. Oh yeah, this is so fancy. And we're going to take this to put here so that we don't actually have flooding, because we're going to push all the water out and away. There's a gutter right there. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You are tiny and useless, so we're going to put a roof on it. Right there. Maybe. Yay. You'll trade stickers? Huzzah. Holy maze build? Holy, it's not holy at all. Horrible. And on Easter Monday, too. Okay. We're going to ignore that. That doesn't actually exist. Super duper fun fact. And we're gonna put this here. Sure, why not? Actually, if I pull this out a little bit further, and then I can put it here. I need to make it a little bit shorter. Yeah, that's fine. Just ignore anything that looks like a problem. It's not actually a problem. It's lies. Put that there. Okay, did I... top down. Did I miss anything? This... there's a... why is there a window there? Okay, so that spot technically still needs a roof. Once again, it's at an angle. Why are there angles here? What does Easter have to do with this? Oh, it's a holiday. A holy day. And this is what I have to deal with? That was the joke. That's all of it. Okay, we're gonna make another L. I should probably make a video on how to roof these, like, awkward turns, because it kind of looks silly, but it also works sometimes if you build it properly, which you didn't, but that's fine. It's alright. You're just so young. You know, it's really not your fault that you don't know how to actually build a house that functions. Because you're just such a little baby. You just don't know anything yet. There you go. I think I've hit all of... oh my gosh. Put Alka-Seltzer in your water bottle at church on Sunday. 2 consecutive masses. Lucky you didn't shake it. Oh gosh. Glad they trade? Huzzah. Let's trade stickers then. I have a P.O. box. And I think you know where to find it. I'll show you where to find it. In case you didn't know. Genuinely, if you send me stickers, I will send you some back. As long as... if you can put your address on the inside of the envelope, like on a note card or something, so I can send it back. Because sometimes the post office, like, messes up the return address and I can't read it properly. So there you go. Let us trade stickers, and it'll be so fun. That'd be delightful. Alright, so anyway, I think this is what I've got for the roof, though. Karime, have you been able to add indie? You did. Perfect. Okay. So we've got a handful on the list now. That's great. Scared. Doc once dropped a pack of Dr. Pepper and it was a permanent game of roulette to figure out which cans are gonna pop. Oh no. Oh no. Cause of fear of your tumbler breaking during church is the only place you put it is next to the expensive soundboard or on top of the organist's stack of hymnals. Ooh, yeah, neither of those are good options. I feel like I'd be bouncing it on my head at that point. Jeez. Okay. Alright, final bets in. We're gonna count the roof pieces. I might need help counting. I don't know if I know how many numbers there are. No, that's not... I'm gonna lose track of numbers. I can't even speak. I'm stressed. Okay. It's fine. You ready? 1. I'm gonna try to start at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all for that level. Oh my gosh. 9, 10, 11. Oh, did I miss a spot? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, I think that's all of them. 79. 79 roof pieces. Sitting on the wall. Take one down and pass it around and then jump off the roof. I missed one in the back. Did I? 80. Did I actually miss any roofing spots? So I don't think so, because that's already like covered in everything. 80. 80 roof pieces. Your guess of 74 was low. I know, it's crazy. A nice round 80. I guess I'll put it on the gallery so you can put your roof decorations back on. 80. 80 roof pieces. 80. Just like I planned it. Do you get a prize for the most roof pieces? This might have Indy's this may have Indy's beat. That's the word. From ages and ages ago. Gosh, Indy, you've been around for a long time. I forget how long we've been doing this, and I remember that build that we did on TikTok all that long time ago with the roof. That was like that was a big challenge. That was a lot of fun. Okay, anyway, 80 roof pieces. That's too many. That's too many. Way worse. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely worse. It's just like that's the comparison that's in my head, is like if it's bad, if it's at that level or worse. First ever, let's try to not build a box. And you succeeded! The heaviest high, at least 80 pounds. Doesn't have 80 pieces. It's, you know what we don't need? We don't need 80 roof pieces. Oh my gosh. Okay. Checking you off the list. What time is it? It's 11:45. I'm gonna step away and stretch and use the bathroom and do all that stuff. So we're closing the list off. When I come back, we have Rose, a Disco Snail. We have an update that is now hopefully properly uploaded so we can see it. Because yeah, I looked at the other one. I was like, this is what we did last time. And then we have Leopard and then Indy. So we'll go back to those when I return. This was this was a workout. You're the measuring stick. Indy, you're a delightful measuring stick. Before I say more weird things, I'm gonna leave. Oh, Ford! No, I can't leave. Ford, thank you so much for sending those memberships. I hope everybody's able to enjoy those. You have access to exclusive content, and you should be able to enjoy those. So congratulations, Jay, Caitlin, Alien, A Little Swanee, and Vetted Fan. enjoy those memberships. Enjoy the exclusive content. Artsy Octopus, what's going on here? What a great question. So the first Monday of every month is build help. And some of our more regular attenders have taken this to mean that they can just build the most obnoxious structures and force me to roof them. Unfortunately, they are correct. So we just finished roofing this. It took 80 pieces. I'm about to step away for a break, but when I come back, we're going to be going through a handful of other builds. We have a disco snail, which will be landscaping. Taking a look at a build update. We're going to italianate-ify and italianate, and then we're gonna lay out. So that'll be good. So one said 80, but that was too expensive. Oh no, please don't. Next time will be worse. How about not? How about I take a little break and I go stretch and grab a cheese stick, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna go look at something slightly more normal. If you've been waiting for a chance to go to bed, now is the time. Otherwise I'll see you in a few. We're back again. I know you're shocked. I didn't move on from this build. I just thought we needed to gaze upon its beauty one last time before we destroy it and forget about it forever. What's with the confetti? I made you choke on their kale? You took 8 years off my life with this. It's not like I had that many years anyway. Jeez. Alright, anyway. Ignore the crashing in the background. I don't know what's happening. It's just my husband trying to get a bedtime snack, I think. Hopefully he'll survive. Rose is next. Landscaping on a budget. Let's see what we've got. I also keep forgetting that you can, like, send the highlighted messages as members. I have no idea how to do that. So congratulations on figuring that out. 1/10 of a year for every roof. Exactly. Exactly. Also, Megan, I'm so sorry to hear about your curtains. I'm so sorry. It reminds me of the one time where my kid really, really wanted to do arts and crafts, and he decided that the one way that he had to do arts and crafts, specifically, was to, while I was in the shower, climb onto my desk and climb up onto the shelf to get the scissors to cut up his brand new pants. That was so fun. So fun to walk out of the shower and find. Is this a... No, this is a 3020. It has the stairs. Is that this one? I thought this one had stairs. That's a 2020. Is it this one? I'm so confused. Is it this one? I don't remember the stairs being there. I'm slow. It's cool. You know what else is slow? A snail. Okay, you're just crying on the inside. I'm so sorry. New curtains? Layered curtains? Are these going to be like your dappled light photography curtains now? Who knows? Alright. Well, you know what I should do better is bulldoze before I place things. So if you didn't know, I'm going to tell you anyway. If you're a Gable tier member, you have access to this video already. We did a build based on the beautiful, beautiful song Disco Snails, which if this would sort by newest, you would see here. And I built a snail-ish house. I don't know if you can see it. It was great fun. It was a struggle. Anyway, and I said in the video, I bet Rose can build it better, because Rose always builds better than I do. And now here is living proof that Rose, in fact, does build better than I do, but we're going to place it anyway and see if we can landscape it for $75. You can also highlight messages. Ooh. So this is a much more snail-looking snail. This looks great. What are these? Neon ink. Oh, businesses and hobbies. Oh, that's cute. I forgot that these were a thing too. Ah, clever, clever. Anyway, so Rose wins. But aside from that, here's what we've got going on inside. Minimalist dance floor. Oh, if you skill it up, does it still work? I had absolutely no idea about that. Cool. Bathroom. All these things. And you say that you have $75 to spend on landscaping. Oh, that's right. Are you using debug or not debug? Because with debug, you can basically be free. But if you're not using debug, then we can do different landscaping recommendations. For starters, terrain paint, super helpful. So, yeah, so like we're gonna need a path, right? Leading to this path. I made that way too soft. There we go. And if we make our path kind of on the wider side, that should take up a decent amount of space. And now we don't have to landscape any of that, because it's dirt, which we can then also add pavers, I guess? Sure, why not? Sprinkle that in there a little bit. Behold, a trail. Yes to debug, it's apparently $682. Oh, well, that's a little different, I guess. If we wanted to landscape with 682, oh gosh, that's so much money though. If I were to landscape with debug, usually what I recommend doing is going into the pack of the world that you're building in and using the debug from that, which you can get by using a filter like I just did with a mod, or you can enable it with cheats. Where are we? We're in cottage living. Or you can go on the gallery and search for the pack debug, and usually there are rooms up there. Never seen a house this shape in The Sims 4? It is a disco snail, of course. So if we're doing budget landscaping, obviously debug is the way to go. I want to see what we have, though, in city living for this. Bummer. I was hoping for more fun stuff. Well, maybe we'd have some other things. Let's see. So if I go into show all, some of the packs have really cool sculptures in the in their debug areas, which I thought may be helpful for the snail. Like, this looks cool, right? We could scale it down. We can place it. It kind of looks like sound waves. It takes up some space. It adds to the industrial vibe. So digging through for sculptures can be helpful with stuff like that. Trying to think what else might be helpful in here. Didn't get to make an outdoor garden, which was sad. Yeah. This does not come in other colors, though, right? No, it does not. I'm trying to think of what other packs. Eco Lifestyle, maybe? Eco has some good stuff, too, as far as, like, outdoor sculptures go. Which I'm just thinking of, because, like, $600 is plenty for plants and whatnot, but if we wanted to add some other decorations, that can be more challenging. I got junk. I don't want junk. The things that I want are not showing in here. Let's scroll through here instead. Food, huzzah. Random buildings, not what I want. I mean, you could use the random buildings. Traffic cones, not what I want. I want the, like... That's cool. Not what I was looking for, though. Okay, well, never mind. I thought that they had giant pine cone sculptures, and that's what I wanted. And then it was fine. Get Together has good stuff, too. Probably. Please hold. Get Together always has good stuff. Get Together's such a great pack. Posters, random, ruins and things. I don't know if ruins are particularly helpful. That's a whole building, once again. Sun Denial, this is all actual build stuff. There's also the snail, which is too much money. We cannot afford that snail. Oh gosh, my voice is leaving me now. That's another free sculpture there. So many random objects. Okay. Let's see. So, there's a sculpture. I don't know, because your build is so very green, which is great. I think that if we could get some sort of green art outside, that would be a really nice way to start our landscaping, and then we could build up from around there. But I don't know if we're going to find anything. Here's a skyscraper. That is not helpful at all. This could add to the industrial idea, but it doesn't really fit the lot very well at all, so I don't think I'll go with that one. And this is not snail-like, but it's cute. Let's see. Yeah, ruins again. Not feeling particularly inspired by any of this, which is making me sad. Oh, there's a waterfall. That's not helpful. Whale, turtle. Yeah, there's a debug turtle. I don't want a debug turtle, though. I want a debug snail or cool greenish sculpture. This is not helpful either. No. Oh. No. Yeah, we may give up here before we really get going. This is why I don't do debug stuff usually on the stream, because it's just a bunch of me scrolling and looking for things. A cave! Yeah. Well, this looks cool. It's, not the right color, but it looks neat. Oh, this is cool too. I wonder... I don't know, we might be able to use that. That'd make it all like a steampunk snail. And is that free? It is free! Huzzah. Debug, outdoor lights, and then color them green. Maybe. How many giant rocks does the debug rock catalog have? They have a handful. Layout suck, floor plan, and general build shape. Yeah, sure. Why not? That's a map. This is not being very helpful. I'm just gonna end up putting down normal landscaping, I fear. Oh, this has some green in it. Okay. That's literally all I wanted. That was all I asked for. We do have a lot of big rocks. Oh, and a giant black box of nothing. That's perfect. Is this water? I think it is water. Don't need that either. Horses. A rock. Yeah, we're not using the rocks. Oh, these are cute. This is also free in debug. We could put that in a garden. Okay. I could see that working for us. That's not a snail. Oh, that's cute too. Where is this from? Lovestruck? Oh, that's adorable. There's so many great sculptures in here. We need to spend more time in here. That's not a sculpture. I say as I literally just said that I didn't want to spend too much more time in here because you get lost, you get sucked in. That is not helpful. That's also not helpful. I saw like the woodsy stuff and I was like, oh, this could be nifty. How many tails do you need? Yeah, like with the get fairy pack, but alas, that's not very helpful. I don't know what that is, but I don't think it's a snail. That is just a shell of a building. Oh, see, like that, there's like woodsy stuff in here, but it's not quite what we need for our lot. Bummer. What about your jellyfish and a kiwi? And a sheep. Alright, now we're into the paid decorations. We don't want any of those. Okay, I kind of like this. I think this is interesting. I don't know if it's very snail-like, but it's interesting, which is a win. I kind of like the gear as well, but I don't know. This is more on the, what is this? This is more on the modern side. Okay, we can get rid of this. I'm gonna do this. Where and how, I don't totally know yet. Let's put it over here. Okay, cheap landscaping, We're going to get rid of the debug and live edit now. Go over to dirt. We're gonna start with dirt here. If we want to take up more space up here, I think that a garden would make sense, maybe? Put some flowers over here. Depends on how much of the snail shape we really want to maintain. Like, do we want it to continue to look like a snail? Or do we want to sort of hide it a little bit so it's more fun, a surprise? There's my sculpture garden. Oh, I can't scale these. That's a bummer. Oh well, I'm gonna put them over here anyway. And then for plants, I mean, they're generally sorted by price. Love Island sculpture thought he was eating her head. Anyway, they're generally sorted by price, so if you can get something that's cheaper, like these are 20, not those, that's not a good example. 30, 30, 30, these are 30, but they scale up decently to sort of look like a shrub. So that helps with keeping landscaping costs down, because for $60, I've got this entire side of the build landscaped. It kind of works with the cottage world, so that'll keep it nice and inexpensive. Should be able to stick another one there-ish, and then correct my little flower placements. Behold, we've been landscaped, and we're at what, 90 bucks right now? So that's a win. Flowers, these can size up to look kind of like bushes as well, which is, again, helpful for those on a budget. So we'll scale these up. I'm resizing with my bracket keys. The spreadsheet that I pointed out toward the beginning would have more information there. And there, see, that's landscaped. I just have mixed feelings about the sculpture. I thought it'd be fun. I think it just doesn't fit the vibe enough. Now these little metallic flowers, though, I think that those do. I think those are cute, so I'm gonna leave those there. Outdoor furniture, outdoor seating, these are pretty cheap. What do we have, like 600, and we're up to, I don't know, 150, something like that. So if we were to do those, This is 60, 70. Yeah, how much is a little table though? 235, 240. Oh my gosh, why are tables so expensive? My word. Look at this one's 115. Maybe I can grab one of those. I thought a little garden would be cute. So there, that's what I wanted. That's all I wanted, a little garden. That's it. We did it. Behold, a snail with a garden. I forgot to look at the initial, well, I looked at the initial price, I don't remember what it was. That's fine. But yeah, what are we at? How much are you? 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, and then 90, so it's like 160, and then another, yeah, like what, 300 at this point? That's my primary tip for landscaping on a budget. Go to debug first, especially if you want decorations like sculptures and whatever, and then after that, try sizing up some plants. It'll be great. Trees also. Find a cheap tree. Like this one is $1. $10. Wow, there are some really cheap trees in here. Usually the elm tree is the cheap tree that I go for, but that sizes up pretty well too. So for $60, there are a couple of trees. Looking pretty landscape to me. We do need a path, I think, around the back to connect our stairs here, so bring that around. Maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah. Dirt under the trees, dirt under the trees. I'm gonna connect it there, I think. Sure, why not? And then the pavers. I should have put this down before I put the trees down. That is a mistake that I've made. Apologize. There. And then we've got, I don't know, a spot. It'll be great. Sure. Okay. More dirt. More dirt. Cool. Yeah, I've definitely sort of pivoted this to just general landscaping on a budget tips, which I mentioned when I put it on the list was probably what I would be going for. Yeah, I'm gonna paint this in with dirt as well, and just try to get, I think, like one more of these here and one more of these here. So it'll break that space up. We have the music notes there. That's all fine and dandy. Grab my pavers again to go up there. Why do you have pavers up to the music notes? So you can take a picture with it, obviously. You gotta check in and whatever. Also, terrain paint is free. Oh gosh, I forgot about that. That looks really cool. Not for us today. Terrain paint is free and there are flowers, and the flowers don't always look the best. But if you put a few of them in here and there, especially with like the high softness on, it can help fill in some of the emptiness of the grassy area without just looking super duper copy paste, which it tends to look pretty copy paste. Like it's easy to see the pattern. Like right here you can sort of see 4 groups of the tiles, so I'm gonna go in with a different one and paint it up a little bit. Are these all the same? There we go. Layer that in a smidge. Huzzah! I have plants. And I think this... I'm confident we stand under 600 for the landscaping. A couple of trees and a few plants can go a long way. I like your disco snail. It's better than my disco snail. And if you want to see my disco snail video, it'll be up as soon as I can finish editing it, which will probably be after spring break. Look at this adorable place, though. So cute. As usual. I like the confetti on the floor. That's really fun. Yay. Alright, well, we're gonna pretend that that was on purpose. I feel so silly doing Rose's builds, because Rose builds so much better than I do 9 times out of 10. So if this was helpful to anybody, that's great. I want to put it on the gallery, and then y'all can have it. So this was not 75, but the budget was later corrected, so need a snail trail behind it. I have a little bit of a path back there. I almost clicked the wrong button again. You can add more back there if you want to. When I built it, I added a trail as a garden. So I would leave that up to the builder to decide exactly how they wanted to do that. Huzzah! There's your disco snail. We've got 3 still on here, I think. No, whoops, I checked the wrong one off. Alright, we're good. We're back. Back to Manage Worlds, and we're gonna go check on the castle that we were looking at earlier, and then we realized it was the same as what we'd already done. So hopefully this one will be different. And if it's not, I'm blaming the gallery. I appreciate that we're all very fall themed. This is great. It was snowing again today. There I was, minding my own business. And I looked out the window and it was snowing. Okay, see, this is the one we looked at earlier, and this is where we left it last time. It's the same floor plan and furniture that I placed. Oh, this one looks different. Oh no, okay, this one does look different. Wait, why does this look different then? I'm so confused. Did it just not actually place last time? Did I not place it? What happened? I don't know. We're gonna try again though. Keeps giving me the content not installed warning, which is false. At least it can't be true for all of them today. That's not right. Okay. So we placed it. Yeah, no, this one's definitely furnished. Okay, so either I did something dumb or the gallery did something dumb. So here we are, walking in, big old fireplace. There's a rug. It's fine. This feels very grand and cozy though. Oh, that's right. Trying to figure out a layout for this one was tricky. I like that you put the music in there. That was smart. And then their long hallway. Yeah, the proportions are weird. Oh, this is a laundry room now. Oh, that's cute. And the dining room, pretty much the same. Looks good. Yeah, trying to figure out the traffic flow, I think, was going to be the biggest challenge here. But this all makes sense. It looks playable. It looks cute and mostly intentional, which is a tricky thing when it's this small. Oh, and we can get to the stairs back there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was worried about how this room would turn out, but it looks believable. It looks good. Upstairs, yeah, and then we've got all the stuff happening up here. Traffic makes sense. Oh, I like the tub up in the corner. That's clever. Very cute. Mother Ford and Sister Ford are here. Hello to Mother and Sister Ford. I hope that you enjoy whatever it is we're doing here. Bedroom makes sense. We got our long hallway again. I'm impressed you're able to put anything in the hallway and have it look decent. I cannot with hallways. Ah, yeah, we stick the kid out here in case they're screaming and we don't want to listen. Perfect. And then what are we doing? Oh, we haven't decided what to do up here yet. This is a bar now. Yeah. Okay, cool. This, I was gonna say this would be really nice if we could get it more central, like with the bar back and everything, but I can see how that would be difficult with our current layout situation, especially with that door right there. Modern. I mean, do you need 3 here? Let me go in here. Back to, no, not counters, to the bars. Because I think we have a couple of 1-tile bars now, don't we? Oh, but you probably can only use that one, and that's why you used it. That's fine. I'm a genius. Yeah, okay, because this is the one I was thinking of, but that's a reward item, so we won't be using that. Alright, I had a thought and like a whole idea, and then I realized that the idea wouldn't actually work properly. Well, we can still kind of do it. So if I were to grab this counter, or the island rather, and do an outer corner instead of the just like the normal piece, then we could potentially have it still seat 3 and be more or less centered to this area, but it would look a lot better if we could match up the islands, but we can't do that because we only have the the reward bar, which we're not using. I don't know if you have it or not. I'm going to show you anyway. Maybe. Where'd it go? This one. Because this matches with the do this. No. This one. So then with this, then I could take the outer corner and we can put them together, right? And then that's like a whole situation, which would let you have the 3 chairs. Whoop, come here and go away. Still let you have the 3 chairs. Let it be somewhat centered in case in fact, I may even switch what sides these are on and put this over on this side and move the bar over here, because that would make this be more of like a hallway. That was the wrong button. And if you wanted to make it dark, you can still do that, and then that just matches and looks nice. But that only works if you actually have that bar. You do have that one. Oh, fantastic. So that would be a recommendation there, just because I think the traffic would flow better. And then here, I would put the table in this direction just because it's easier to get to the chairs. But that's not like a traffic or anything, that's just me being nitpicky. And I think this is oh, that's nice. I think that's mostly still the same. I think all of your traffic flow stuff makes sense, which was my biggest concern with this because it's so tiny. And I don't think we were doing anything with those towers. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so whatever I did before, I didn't have the furniture. So either it didn't actually place, or I thought I placed it and I didn't. But I think it looks good. I'm really, really impressed with their hallways. Oh look, more activities outside. Isn't that delightful? Yeah. Oh, did I miss this little tower? No, there's nothing in there yet. Okay. Cool. Check the dungeon. Oh, the dungeon. Okay. Yes. So because the dungeon was there. And that's why I was like, wait, is the dungeon new? But then all the furniture upstairs, I don't know what happened. It was probably me. I love the dungeon. You know I love a good dungeon. So this is fantastic. I like the demise. Just ignore that. We're gonna put other furniture there. So you can't actually see it. It'll be fine. And what a nice dungeon. Ta-da! Alright, cool. Sorry for being dumb about it earlier. I'm glad that we got it figured out though. Looking good. Okay, we're down to 3 more, which is good because my brain cells are slowly dying off. It is what it is. Next up is the theoretically Italianate, which I did not spell correctly at all, but that's okay. It happens. Oh, yep, okay. Yep, I see 3 things I think immediately that we can change to make this look better. Potter's Splay in Willow Creek. We can do that. Oh, it actually loaded immediately. That was shocking. Potter's Splay. Oh, this one? I think? Gosh, I'm so excited to get back into building the save file stuff. I miss it so much. I just need like 2 more things to stop happening in life, and then we can move on. This was so fun with the I remember the stepping stones. That was a good time. That was a good time. Okay, theoretically Italianate, placed the lot. Content not installed, but it is. Yes, I want it furnished. Yes, I'm aware that will build the lot. Don't think you spelled it right either. Oh, good. We can all suck at spelling together. So, here's your house. I like it. I think it's fun. The first thing that I want to do is change your roof. So I'm going to delete this window and delete the roof. I'm going to switch out your freeze to be this one instead, the freeze spirit. We're going to make it blue because everything else is blue. And I'm going to put this all on the outside. So I'm going to hold shift to place it just on the outside walls. Because I really don't care if it's on the inside ones. I've got the hiccups, I'm so sorry. We're going to take a hipped roof piece and make it the same size as your general roof area. Then drop it all the way down, pull the eaves out twice, maybe 3 times. Nah, I think just twice will be fine today. And then we're going to pitch it up as far as we can without it clipping through the frieze there. Oop. So right there. Now we'll grab a nice thick white trim to sort of blend it all together. Maybe that one. Nice shingles because you never leave them default. And I think that was a good step in hopefully the right direction. Let's see. You know what? Let's bring up a reference. I still don't have Pinterest bookmarked. I should really do that. And I think it's actually working as well. So that's a win. Do I have... I do have my own board. Okay, so this one has been updated. If we take a quick look at the exteriors here, one of the things we're going to notice immediately is flat roof. So here's one that's kind of similar to yours. So we added the frieze at the top with the little supporting pieces and pitched the roof down a significant amount. And I said similar just because you got a lot of windows and everything there. Here's that again. This one, I think that's more of like a mixed style, but that's fine. Some vintage floor plans and things. So yeah, bringing the roof down, I think immediately helped a lot, as well as switching out our frieze. So there's that. Let's see, what else could we do? I think another thing that might be nice to do, I have F5 toggled for quarter tile placement just to bring the windows up a little bit. This will have them match the height of the door at the top, and that's not like an Italian thing, or Italianate, or whatever. That's just, hey, this would look a little bit nicer, usually to have the top of everything sort of lined up. So that's a recommendation I have there, and it's not moving up that much, so I think that would be fine. Spandrels and everything I think look fine and dandy. And the rest of it's good. I really think that, well, I hope that the roof helped. Put the chimney back on. Let's see, what's inside here? If you really wanted to add more pizzazz, you could put a tower on it, but given the neighborhood and the general style, I don't think it's that fancy. I think that just having the double deck is a very New Orleans thing to do. So I think that that fits with the our beautiful neighborhood, can't you tell? I think that fits the neighborhood pretty well. I like it. Auto placement of the foundation. I know, it's so frustrating. I like never use this foundation because it's so incredibly annoying. Alright. I'm just taking a look at the pictures here to see if there's anything else that I would want to switch out. And I mean, there are things you can do, for sure. Like we could move this forward. But yeah, if you're just going for a basic shape, I think that's good. There you go. Oh, inside looks cute too. Oh, this is fantastic. The kitchen and everything. This is adorable. Do we see anything else besides the roof that we think we need to fix? I don't know if you're going on a budget or not. I was just thinking maybe the fence, the railing, something with a little bit more flavor, just a little bit, maybe like this. But that's definitely a taste thing. You gotta decide what you like. I will put this back on the gallery if you want it. There we go. I think it's a very cute build, though. I think the roof just needed a little bit of help. Huzzah. Okay, cool. And I have way too many tabs open. There we go. That one, and Indy is next. And Indy's back. Welcome back, Indy. Roof made a massive difference. I think that was it. I really like the rest of it. I think it works really well for Willow Creek. I think that we just needed to fix the roof a little bit. But back to the gallery. Alright. Indy, Sahm Help. Oh gosh, what is this? 2 shape options for a kitchen and servery. Not strictly restricted to this colored area. It's just a guide. Interesting. Interesting. Here, should we go replace these bathrooms? You're fed. Yay, food. And ready to see what I do. Indy, I don't know what I'm walking into. A kitchen in theory. I have bathrooms here. Oh, I just realized this is the wrong lot size. Ah, dang it. I thought I was going to be funny, but instead I'm just being dumb. Does that mean you're a real streamer too, or is that just disappointing? Oh no, did I do it again? Oh gosh. Oh, I do not remember the lot sizes in this neighborhood properly. No, this one's a 3020. Okay. Whew. That was scary. Yeah, please bulldoze. Close that. Open this. Open this. Open this. Why are they round? Yes, I know. I know that you're gonna build. Okay. This is rough. This is what? Okay. Two different shapes. Two shape options for kitchen servery. I don't know what a servery is. Is that like a just a tiny butler pantry type thing? Strictly restricted to the colored areas, just a general guide. Windows can move, doors must stay. Servery. A butler's pantry. Yeah, okay, cool. This is fine. This is great. This is so good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so these are both interior doors, I'm assuming. This is all the external stuff. I'm gonna try to keep this stuff the way that it is, because why not? Let's do... I'm gonna make this be the servery, because you said I didn't necessarily have to stick with where we're at, so I'm gonna put that there. And then we're gonna go into kitchening and grab things. We're just gonna do base game, because this is just a layout challenge. Oh yeah, okay. We'll have this run here, along here, and then turn the corner and come down this way, like that. And there's a lot of space here, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do an island. I don't think I want to do an island. I don't think an island is the answer. I think that a peninsula would be better for the space, so I'm thinking about doing that. Oh no, I moved the thing. I meant to just copy it, but instead I failed. Okay, so there's your other door, and then butler pantry type stuff. I don't know. This is too big. Bringing that over. Kitchen dining table is also acceptable. Alright, good. The full builds will be in Discord eventually. Okay, fun. Sister Ford says they look like quotation marks. They kind of do. Why did we come up with these shapes? I don't know. You guys are just so creatively talented all the time. I want to see if this makes sense. It may not make sense. In fact, I'm willing to say it's not going to make sense. But what if? What if we put the fridge over there? It's not very good work triangle situation, that's for sure. I don't know what we actually want to put in the butler's pantry, because that would work there for whatever. And then we could do like a to put food down. I don't know. What does Miriam was have to say? Butler's pantry, a service alcove with a counter or buffet between dining room and kitchen. Yeah, so what if this? What if hutches and whatever that is, and then I don't know, a laundry basket for towels or something. But then if our kitchen's primarily out here, I don't think that this is going to be the best use of space there. Did you say doors can move? Do we need an external door for the kitchen? I guess it would be nice. I'll keep thinking. Usually do a bar and a hutch. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much what I did. I'll experiment more with the other one. Okay, so for this specific layout though, we could do sink. Ooh, wow, sink. We could do stove. Wow, so exciting. And then this is not in the middle, so we're going to make it be in the middle. Just like that. Grab our refrigerator. Which one was I using? Oh gosh, I unselected base game. The reason that I'm using this one is because I can do the cabinets around it very easily. Because if I do this cabinet, which we're just going to pretend matches color-wise, and then that cabinet there, it'll go over the... There we go. It'll go over the fridge very nicely. So, windows and things. I might even put the sink over there. So that'll be... That's a slightly more reasonable work triangle. It's right next to the butler's pantry thing there. If you want to sit in here and eat, you can with all that jazz. And then over here, it'd be easiest to fill it with some cabinets. But we could do like a coffee bar type thing over here, I suppose. That might be a good spot for some extra appliances. Pretend those were words. Microwave and a coffee machine and hot chocolate. There we go. What else could you need? Why are you... We're good now. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then, if you have the Parenthood calendar thing, I like putting that, like, over here by the door, because it seems like a good thing to have in a kitchen. Aside from that, a table with dishes or something, and it would probably make sense as well. I can words. I can words super goodly. Oh, I was supposed to just be doing base game, so that you can guesstimate things. Huzzah! Okay, so there's that. And then trash can go right here very easily, and or over by the door. Multiple trash location options. Kitchen 1. Sister Ford's confused and dismayed to learn that if you download things from the gallery you don't own, you don't get to keep the items. Yeah, that'd be a bummer. Survey's a good spot for counter appliances too. It would be if you gave me more than a tile and a half, but you know, here we are. Okay. And this is a different option. This one does not have a door over here, which is interesting. So we're going to want to keep this door slightly more accessible. So we'll probably not close this off. That's fine. You're a 2-tile door. I don't love that. We're going to scoot you over. Grab our counters again. Go back to just base game. Okay, so let's do... Oh, we might do the fridge over here for this one. Because for this, I want to see if I can, in fact, get an island in here. But it's going to be slightly different layout-wise. So we'll put the stuff here. Like that. Ignore the husband, he's being loud. And then just a small island, I think, with just a couple of end pieces next to each other. Maybe. Maybe. I want it to feel somewhat balanced, and it doesn't. This is stress. Okay. Oh, it might feel better after I put the bar stools next to it. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Or we could also do the corner pieces like we were just doing in the other build. So there's 2 corner pieces, and then the perk of doing corner pieces is, of course, you can fit more stools around it. I wouldn't put a stool there, but we could do those. I'll put you there. Alright, cool, that's fine. And then over here, we're going to do the closed-in fridge again, because this is a big build, so I want to do that, because I can. So put that there. Refrigerator. Sink. Super exciting. Wow, sink. And then stove over here. Okay, and then there's kitchen, and it's technically a triangle. The island doesn't get in the way, which is important. And I don't know if you want a door here, or if like it left. If you don't want a door there, then I don't know what you'd want to do with that space. It feels valuable. A cupcake machine. That's what we need. Oh, this is 3 tiles. There we go. Okay. That's your cupcake nook and cranny. And then over here, let's see. Let's do this. Let's grab another one of these. So we're going to end that there. And then we're going to continue more in here, but that was the wrong button. If I put an end piece here, does it clip out? It does not. Perfect. So we're going to put an end piece there. We're gonna grab, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Oh my word. Grab a tall cabinet here. So this is going to sort of divide the space. And can I put... Your windows are stressing me out a little bit here. But it'll be fine. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna put cabinets up here. Maybe, because again, I can. So there's dishes and things, which is great fun. We'll put short cabinet here so that I can put a range hood there. End piece again. Unless, do you... you're not gonna play nicely here, I don't think. Maybe. Let's see. Not in a way that's actually worth our time. Cool. So put that there. Range hood, oven hood, whatever. That'll be fine. Another cupcake machine. Hey, I told you my brain cells were leaving, and now this is your punishment. And then, as you were saying, this would be a fine place to put little appliances and whatever, so I could put those there, and then just a spot to prepare or cook food. There's another kitchen. So this one's slightly more open. This one's a little bit more closed off. I think either one would work just fine. Depends on which one goes better with your vibes. Also, they both need art. Many, many cupcake machines. Very important, very important. That door needs to go here. I know you said I wasn't allowed to move the interior doors, but I don't know if the door will work with this, so I guess maybe I just need to suffer. Anyway, I'm gonna give you your kitchens back. There you go. I hope you enjoy your kitchens. I am so curious as to what you're building with this. It's a very interesting shape. Very interesting. Okay, where are we at on the list now? Looks like we've got one more. Perfect. Matcha. I would like for that... Okay, sir. There we go. Back to Manage Worlds. Now I want cupcakes. Do I have cupcakes? I might. That would be a great spring break activity. It's supposed to be so cold tomorrow. Maybe we'll make cupcakes tomorrow. That'd be really fun. Back to the gallery. Layout sucks and you're crying. I am so sorry. Floor plan layout, general house shape, existing furniture is to convey vibes. Feel free to delete. Prefer shape of front to stay mostly similar because of reference. Okay. Let us see what we can do. This is a 30-20, so we can just place it here. Oh, just kidding. I did this wrong, so we'll see how long it takes to build. Whoopsies. I inspired. Oh, goodbye. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for hanging out and giving me horrible kitchen shapes. It was a lot of fun. I feel like I built a house that looked almost exactly like that before. Okay. That didn't take too long. I feel like it takes longer to build from the map, and I have absolutely no idea why. It's very odd. Don't take it personally. Oh, I take everything personally. Alright. This is our house. This is what it looks like. I think it's cute. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if we're gonna walk straight into a couch, that is not helpful. Am I allowed to just delete all the interior walls? Because the house itself is fine. Convey vibes. Okay, I'm not gonna change the shape of the house. I don't think I need to. I do need to fix some of the other oh, no, I don't want to delete all that jazz. Just this. Perfect. Get rid of that, and this, and that, and this, and that, this. Kind of going like mission-y style, I think. I think that'll make sense. Alright. I like it. We can do it. It is a little bit wide. Like, if we turn the grid on here, getting something that's going to work and get windows to all the rooms that need windows, we're gonna have to be really careful about what we put toward the middle, but I definitely think we can do it. Oh, there's like an exposed area up here. Oh! What are we doing? How many kids do we have? This is your legacy with 3 infants. Don't ask about the 4th one. Oh, yes, I remember. I remember this now. Okay. Oops. Ceiling died. That's fine. Okay, so this house needs to have space for a multitude of children. That's cool. That's good. We can definitely do that. So right now the room is kind of complete. Now we're complete. And you are rude. Why are we? The roof shouldn't be clipping in anymore. Let me... Oops. Oh no, it already fixed it. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. So you have 3 children, which is a lot of children. It's fine. We can work with it. So coming in, what packs are we using today? Just a handful. Could never do triplets. Triplets are rough. Triplets, it's a lot. It is a lot. I'm immediately seeing some walls in my head, so I'm going to put them down and see how they work and see if my brain's lying to me or if this is actually good walls. Because I'm not super convinced. Alright, if you're using laundry day, I think that'd make a good laundry room. I can also adjust it a little bit. Oh, you did like sort of have an office there before. Maybe we could do that. We could do an office in the front door. I think that's fine. It is a little bit asymmetrical walking in, but we can fix that pretty quickly. 19 dungeon babies though, so you guess it's doable. Wow. Wow. Way to inflate my stats. Alright, I'm gonna put that there. That's already centered, which is really nice. So I'll leave that there. Put that here, I think. Okay. So, entryway, I like the office at the front. I don't mind that at all. So I think we're gonna keep that. You know what? I think the door can go right there. That's fine. And then this is gonna be entryway, so we could do like a little coat rack, little mirror, something like that, little table. That'll be fine. Yeah, look at that. Easy peasy. And then for the doors, I'm feeling archway. So we're gonna grab... Oh, which one do I want? There are so many. You know what? We're gonna go with base game. We're just gonna go with base game because then you should be able to easily adjust the vibes based on what you need. I wanted this one. This one matches your doors. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put that here. And here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Push that way. Okay. Entry, coming in, office space. This will be living room for sure. And then I think we'll do kitchen with dining in it because it is sort of like a rustic looking house. I think it'll be fine. That'll be good. And then this way. We do still need stairs. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do here. So I think I'll put the stairs here. I think it'll fit. Let's find out together. Oh yeah, perfect. So I'll scooch that back there. It's a little awkward. Okay, changing my mind. We're going to line the archway up with that door, and then we're actually going to put the stairs... Whoops. Can't intersect with walls. What walls? That wall? This... Ooh. Tricksy. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It can go there. We're just going to have to move this wall. Because then this is going to be a hallway, then here... Well, hallway-ish. I don't know what's gonna go back here, but we'll figure that out in a second. We still need a bathroom on this floor. Kitchen, I think kitchen dining together here will be fine. This will be living room. Nice big living room, because you've got 1,007 children. Yeah, and then we need to figure out a bathroom. You still don't have a door out to that deck. I don't know if that was intentional or not, so I'll leave it alone. Let's see. I could do a half bath here, which I don't love the idea of doing a half bath. I'd rather do a full bath, but this is just so far away from everything else. So I have like mixed feelings about it. Yeah, that'll be alright. Okay. I think this might be a secondary... That'd be a secondary living room then? Like a rec room, playroom sort of thing, maybe? Living room, playroom, dining room. And then this could very easily be a bedroom here. I should look at your initial floor plan and see what we actually had going on, because I already forgot. What do we have? A kitchen, dining, living. We did have a bedroom. Okay, perfect. So that's keeping up with that then, and then we'll put a handful of bedrooms upstairs. I assume 3 would be a good target number. What with all of your children? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be fine. So it's probably going to be a 2-bathroom, 4-bedroom house. And this is much better for upstairs here. So that gives us a lot more room to work. I might end up moving a couple of these. Like, I think I'm going to move this door to be over here. I'm not necessarily going to keep those windows there, but move that door to be over there, because then this will make a really nice bedroom, or possibly nursery, to put all the 3 kids in right away, and then they can't escape the house, which is helpful. And then, let's see. How would we do bedrooms for the rest of it? Let's get rid of this. I said let's get rid of this. There we go. I don't want to mess up your windows. That is just unfortunate. Okay. Switchback? I don't know if that would be helpful in this case. I don't think so. That really doesn't... Yeah, no, that really doesn't do anything for me. Alright. Rethinking the floor plan. I still think that this is a better stair placement than the first one I was looking at. I'm still working on it. Allegedly. Only maybe. It's a lot of babies, you know? Now, in real life, if you ever forgot about a kid, I would never let you hear the end of it. But in the game, you know, it happens. Okay. Thinking. I am rethinking my stair placement, but I can't move it back at all because of this, which you don't want me to change, which is totally understandable and respectable. And I can and will respect that. Okay. The bump outs. It's the bump outs that are making it a little bit tricky, but it's fine. It's cool. Cause like this would be, if I can move the windows, that would be a reasonable sized bedroom right there. Especially if we're trying to get 3 whole, like, similarly sized bedrooms up here. This is a little bit of a mess, but I'm gonna fix it. Okay, we're gonna put 3 windows here instead of 2, which will work fine in the living room as well. In fact, let's move this over. Yeah, that'll be better. Okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, they're not the most equally sized bedrooms, but we got a good sized bathroom here, so that's a win. Grab my same door, so this would be 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a bathroom for all those kids to share. We could put another bedroom with a bathroom here. That'd be like more of a like master bedroom bathroom type situation. Put the door back here. Whoops, I need another door. So that's everybody upstairs. That's actually pretty decent for upstairs. Would that be like a guest room then down here? I don't know. This is a big house. I didn't realize what a large house this was, but I think we can fit everybody upstairs easily with the bedrooms. And then this one's for your favorite child, obviously. And then yeah, that'd be like a guest bedroom, or I don't know. We got options. Cool. Well, let's get the core furniture in at least. We'll get like a kitchen and whatever going. We could also make this a dining room at this point, I guess. That'd be fair and reasonable. Yeah, okay, maybe we'll do that, because this house is larger than I initially realized. Goodbye, packs. Hello, base game. So we're gonna go with escargot, because I can, and I like it. And your windows are too low, so we will be fixing that. Just bump those up a little bit. Okay. Look at this. Look at this delightful kitchen. So we'll put that here, and then we'll grab an end piece and an end piece, and I'll fix it. Perfect. And cabinets. Island, specifically, that's what I meant to say. The 3 tile might be a little bit much, so we're just gonna bring it down to 2, right in the middle there. Pull it out a little bit. Yeah, that'll be cute. A couple of bar stools, again, only for your favorite children. Sink, and let's see. Let's put the sink there. That's fine. This can be for the stove. And then let's get rid of these 2, and we'll put the refrigerator. Oh no, not both of them. Just this, and then move this one over. There we go. I'll put the refrigerator there, and a trash can. Huzzah! It's a kitchen. Is it the best kitchen ever? No. In fact, I might move everything over to be more on one side, and then you can put other appliances over here. It's a kitchen, though. Hard time with the mission, Mediterranean-style windows look cohesive. That's fair. That's fair. You do have multiple different types of windows here, which is... it can work with the style. I would probably keep the tall arches and then switch out these medium-sized arches for just the small rectangles. I think that would work better for your style and for your placement. Like here, these really don't fit in the kitchen, so I think switching them out for these windows would just fit better. Terry heading out. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're feeling better soon. Harry Potter closet for the bad kid. Exactly. Alright. There's that. And then it's right to the outside as well, which is a nice thing to have in the kitchen. I don't know how I feel about this triple archway situation, but I don't really want to get rid of any of them if I'm going to make this the dining room, which I am now. So here we go. Back to the base game. And we could do a nice big table because we have, surprise, a nice big family. And again, this is just placeholder furniture to make sure that everything fits. If you decide that you absolutely hate it, that's fine. That's you're allowed. It's just for layout stuff. So put that over there. There you go. That's cute. Yeah, that works. Cool. And then for the dining room, I don't know if you want a fireplace. If you wanted a fireplace, it would go on this wall. Why are we... There we go. That's better. Okay. Television for, you know, televisioning. And then I think living room furniture-wise, we could put a little family room set here. Pull that back a little bit, give us some space to walk through. Table. There we go. That looks good. And then we could do skills and activities, like chess or a bookshelf or something over here. We're gonna do chess for now because I can. There you go. Family room. Huzzah! And if you didn't like this and you wanted to switch it, you could put this here and then like that, all facing the window. But I kind of like this combined window, television, fireplace type thing. Actually, you know what? We're gonna switch it because the windows are more on this side of the room. So that would give this couch a better look out the windows. A better POV or whatever. There we go. Put the chess table over there. Huzzah! It's a living room. This room, you had a desk in here and I thought that was nice, so we're gonna do that again. Bookshelf will fit very well right there. You can put a desk by the windows. Yay. study. That's most of that done. And then this, at this point, it would just be a guest bedroom. If you had other things that you wanted to put in there, I'm sure you can figure it out. You're smart. We'll do bathroom here, which thankfully this fits a full bath because you're gonna have a full house. Same with this one. Toilet and whatever. For this one, with the window and everything, technically we can fit everything. Probably put a little wall here and then put the toilet down at that end. Make it a little bit more private. Put another wall, another wall here, long skinny bathroom. It's fine. We'll go grab a sink to put there. Yay. If you wanted to move the door over, you could also do a double vanity, which might be nice if 3 kids are sharing. Yay. Currently, you have 3 infants, I believe, so they should all be able to fit in here
Thank you very much.
well. Easy peasy, and we'll grab a change. Oh, I just have base game selected and put a changing table or 2 in there pretty easily. And then when the kids are older, they should all fit in these rooms very nicely. So bed, obviously a bed would fit in there. And then for everybody else, there we go. The adults. I'm gonna grab your, nope, fence. Wow. Oh, it's not actually a fence. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. That's all I wanted, was just to put a little railing there. I think I didn't change the outside. So that's a win. Ollie, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed that there. So there's your house now. This is what I've got for the first floor. I'm just trying to get this to go away. There we go. So before we had on this one, I don't know why the wallpaper didn't transfer over. I think the game's just giving me problems. So before, this is our front door here, I think. Yeah, so before we walked in straight into the couches, which just isn't great for traffic and whatever, and the kitchen is in the same spot. The main change here, actually, I think, is we just made the island smaller. We moved the stairs to be up here, but it's pretty much all the same. The rooms are all the same. We just reorganized them a bit. And then upstairs, I did get rid of that sort of cutout area and ended up putting 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms upstairs. So again, walking in, the traffic is slightly more free-flowing. The bathroom being all the way over here is a little bit of a bummer, but I did see that you had the office, so I wanted to keep the office. And then when we go upstairs, then you've got your 4 bedrooms for your 3 children and yourself up here. And then a guest room or office or larger bathroom or, oh no, we have triplets again. You never know. You never know. So there you go. I'll put it on the gallery for you if you'd like to take a look at it again. Boop. We win. It is midnight, and that is the end of my list, so I think we're going to end stream here. Look at all the things we did today. So, first Monday of every month is Build Help, where we try and fix your builds, try being the key word. The next one will be on May 4th, Star Wars Day. What a splendid day. So May 4th will be the next Build Help stream. Our next stream on this channel, though, will be Friday, which is the 10th of April. Same time, same place. We're building up a castle. I think it'll be the last furnishing stream. So that means that next week, hopefully, we'll be able to burn it down, which is like the part that everybody comes for. So that's what I've got going on. I'm going to leave you with Dance Cat as usual. If you have questions, you know where to find me. Thanks again for hanging out tonight. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Sleep well, everybody.